Hi everyone. How do I sound? And also, how does the... Let me turn that down. Sorry, you had to hear that. How does the audio balance sound? Hello. How are you all doing? It's a nice, quiet night, so I thought might do a little stream here. Audio's fine. I feel like the background music is always up, or the game audio is always a little too high, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. Especially, let's just be honest, that's just sparing you guys from a lot of this. It sounds so AVGN when I say that. LJN's Rainbow of Death, kind of thing. Alright. Let me get this. You know, I'm actually having a little bit of trouble here. I can't figure out how to put my microphone on the game. Let me fix this for a sec. There we go. Alright, cool. Fixed. Audio is very, very quiet. Alright, I'll turn it up a little bit. That's probably too loud. How's that? So many people. Hi. How's everyone doing? Alright, cool. Oh, wow. We have a lot of viewers here. Hi, people. Let me just do some final things here. Okay. That should be everything. Alright, cool. Good. Finally. Alright, I think we're gonna play Earthbound. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, gosh, that's the wrong game. Alright. Off to a good start. Swimmingly. Oh my gosh. Hi. You can't hear me? Can you guys not hear me? Hello. Check, check. Hello. You guys can hear me? Alright, great. Alright, then that person is crazy. Everyone make fun of them. No. Alright, there it is. Let's do this. Finally starting. It's just the game audio that's quiet? Okay. I'll turn up the game audio a bit then. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've done a stream. The last time I streamed was June. Oh my gosh, listen to that. My favorite Earthbound OST? Probably... Oh my gosh. Holy crap, that's so loud. In my ears, at least. I never finished Don't Worry Now. I haven't finished it yet. Thank you for the $1, Justice. That's very nice. Hi, Kago. Good to see you, man. Friends who are watching, feel free to shoot me a DM on Discord if you want to hop in or something like that. Okay, let's, oh, you know what? I forgot this in Japanese. That's funny. Okay, I like mint. I think I'm gonna go with mint. I think I'll just... Ness! Alright, yeah. I was gonna have everyone name the characters. Pala! Jif. But I forgot I put the Japanese Rama. Whoops. Yep, Japanese only run. It's to perfect the any percent, you know? I don't think I've ever played Mother 1+2 on this channel. I think this is the first time. I'm gonna show off my fluent Japanese. I took Japanese for 1 semester in middle school, and I did pretty well, but I didn't retain any of it. Why is the audio mix like a 2000 copy pasta? Creepypasta fan game, I assume you meant? Because the sound in Mother 1+2 is notoriously horrible. Goodness. Here, I'm gonna try to catch up with chat here. I need to actually look. Yeah, people are always saying, like, oh, the audio's not that bad, but I don't know. I think it's really poor. So, playing this here for secret reasons. Secret reasons you guys are not allowed to know about ever. How's everybody doing, though? It's been quite a while since I've streamed. I'm planning on doing at least 1 more stream this month. We will see how that goes. I am planning it, but I was just, like, really feeling it in my heart to stream tonight. It's been so long. Okay, weapon. Cracked bat. Very good. But, like, I don't know. I feel like the audio is pretty inexcusable for this. Like, it's... sounds really terrible, and we know that SNES music on a GBA can sound better. We know that. Like, play any of the Mario Advance games, even like the Yoshi's Island one. It like I mean, Link to the Past doesn't sound amazing, but like it sounds better than this. So like we know. What did I do? I lost a bet. This is an Earthbound. This is Mars Tide. Favorite Japanese word. I'm not going to read that in case it means something bad, and I don't know. It's weird to see Mother 2 running so smooth on GPA while the audio is very bad. Yeah, the game runs alright. There's some slowdown here and there. There's some graphical issues later in the game that no one ever talks about. But, yeah, like, I don't know. Mother 1+2, it's not as terrible as perhaps I've made it out to seem in my, in some of my videos, because I did try to write that, like, why Mother 1+2 sucks video a few months ago, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I got to a point where I was like, you know what, there's actually quite a bit to admire about it, so I don't think it's necessarily as bad as I have made it sound, but I do want to say, I do think the music's inexcusable, and it does not sound good. Now, people were telling me, like, I'm just biased towards the SNES version. Yes, I am, in fact, biased towards good music. Correct. I prefer good music to bad music. I will be fully upfront about that. If you like bad music, feel free to love this version. I'm just kidding. Not all games on GBA sound bad. Mother 3 sounds wonderful, you know? It's just because, you know, they were working with sound stuff they weren't really familiar with. We don't really know much about who is... Yes, this does have a glitch where you can beat Gygus by using a Viper item and poisoning him. All games here, sorry. There we go. Yes, all opinions are welcome here, especially the bad ones. I was gonna let everyone name the characters and stuff, but then it was all in Japanese, and I don't trust you all. Man, even the banging sounds worse. Listen to that. But like, I just can't believe that a toy would let something like is Mother an RPG? I can't believe that a toy would let this go out in the state its music's in. Like, maybe he was just resigned to it and was like, yeah, okay, the music's gonna sound worse, because this was an earlier GBA game. This is 2003. When did the GBA come out? Does anybody know? The knocking sounds like drumsticks? So, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Dun, dun. Right, okay, we gotta change out of our clothes now. 2001? Okay. So, like, this is earlier in the lifespan, but I don't know, by that point you had seen who did the porting. We don't know. We do not know. I was researching it quite a bit for... Whoops. Sorry, I pressed my Windows key. I was researching it quite a bit, trying to figure it out for the video I was going to write on it, but like it doesn't seem like they put their names on it, because like Ape Incorporated's on here, but it wasn't Ape, it was like other people as well they had doing the porting, and I don't know who it was. The Mother Goat, thank you. I don't stream that often. Wow, we have a lot of people here. Hi everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you all so much, by the way. We're about to hit 25,000 subscribers this week. That's so incredibly flattering. It's been such an amazing year. And thank you. Thank you so much for that. You guys are very sweet. Found the porn on the internet and put it on a cart. Oh, but I'm doing terrible, but thanks. I'm sorry about that. If the music wasn't so bad, this would be the best version of Mother 1. I am inclined to agree. I do think that that's, like, actually, like, such a significant problem, though, because of how much of Mother's music is important to its, everything, really. Run the way, dog. Auto. Here, so I can read chat a bit. I'm watching the stream so I can know how I can defend myself when MonkeyNess reaches the 7th sanctuary location. Wait a second. No way. If you press auto, you still have to advance the text? Are you kidding me? This game's a masterpiece. Every time I play it, I find something new wrong with it. Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. How did they... I'm amazed. It's impressive. The Mother 1 soundtrack in this version, I'm not being like hyperbolic at all. It gives me a headache to listen to. It like it pierces so loud that it just hurts my head, and I can't play it for super long, or I have to turn the audio off, which I feel like inherently makes the experience worse. But like no, even if this had better music, I would say this isn't the definitive version of Mother 2, just because of the screen crunching, graphical errors, the new glitches it introduced and all that. But I would say it would be the definitive version of Mother 1. I really just think, I mean, I know there's projects in the works from quite a few people, like trying to do like a sound patch where it fixes it all. But once that comes out, I would say that's probably will be the best version to play, but who knows if that's ever going to come out. I need to know what my Magicant would look like. It would look like it would just look like a bunch of bananas. Smash. Oh gosh, that's not good. Please don't let me die to Runaway Dog. All right. The Mother 1 version is okay, but Mother 2 is bad. No, it's... See, the thing is that I can't even, like, in good conscience say that that Mother 1 in this version is okay. I think the music is that much of a problem, that it genuinely makes it a bad version to play. The thing that Mother 1, the new Mother 1 has, is that it gives you whatever the robot chip is that Eve will give you now. That's like, that, you know, it's hard to argue that that's not good. And you can run diagonally, which is nice, but I feel like running diagonally is kind of like the biggest whatchamacallit, like, improvement it makes that makes it somewhat good to play. The sprites aren't half bad. No, I think they did a fine job recreating a lot of the sprites, but I mean, like, that's not... I mean, frankly, the sprites aren't something you can credit to this game, because they're just from the original game. The swirl is so bright. That doesn't really bug me. They had to make colors brighter because the original GBA had no backlight. Wait for Encore. See, Encore is amazing. Okay, don't get me wrong. I thought Encore's demo was incredible. It's not Mother 1. It's different. It's so different from Mother 1 that it's like it's its own game. I respect it. I think it's fantastic. It's not Mother 1. I love the people over there. I think they're doing a great job on it. It's not Mother 1. It's pastel mode, correct? Is Mother 1 super confusing? I don't know if I would say that. Is Encore even happening? Yeah, they're working on it. They're making, what is it? They're making decent progress on it from what I've heard. Alright. Should I play Encore before or after playing Mother 1? Well, Encore is not going to be out for a long time. So if you want to play it soon, play Mother 1. I would just genuinely suggest playing Mother 1 before you play Encore so you can know what the actual game is like, so you can appreciate it more. I don't know. That might be like a purist view or whatever, according to some people, but I do think that Mother 1 is that is quite a good way to experience Mother 1. The way it was created, you know? Am I a guy? It all depends on your perspective. Yes. It's Mother 1 reimagined as Mother 3's game. Correct. Yes, that is an accurate way of saying it. Mother 1's not very long either. Mother 1, I recently replayed it a couple months ago. I was playing it on the Switch, just because I was like really getting the itch to play it again. Which, how often can you say that? to play the game is what I was looking forward to, and not just the music and story like everyone says. But it does genuinely have one of the best soundtracks on the NES, and that's another reason that I think I can't in good conscience recommend Mother 1 Plus 2. Anyway, do you know Japanese? Is that why you're playing it on translated ROM? No, I do not know Japanese. I'm playing it on translated ROM because I'm an idiot. But I know the game so well that I'm able to distinguish when to say yes and when to say no to things. And that's why I was able to get through that without Buzz repeating himself. Thoughts on the 25th anniversary hack? I can't say I played it. I know about it. I know a lot. I know quite a bit about it, but I have not played it myself. The thing is that I would say it's a good version if it didn't change the sprites, because that fundamentally changes the experience. Again, I feel like it's something that you can only really appreciate if you've played Mother 1 before. Out of curiosity, what is my favorite track from the Mother 1 album? Smiles and Tears, the demo version. Probably. Cheap, but I know. I like the Flying Man song with vocals a lot. Yucca Desert has a great sound. Sorry, let me catch up with chat here. Why Mother 1 plus 2 only have Mother 1 translated and not Mother 2? Just because of the time the ROM came out, there's a translated Mother 2 you can play on Mother 1 plus 2 now. What number is this of Earthbound playthrough, would I say? This would probably, if I complete this playthrough, I don't even know if I'm going to do that. If I were to complete this playthrough, this would probably be like my 35th playthrough, maybe? I cannot get over that you have to advance the dialogue on auto in this version. That's so insane to me. Why on earth would they program it that way? That's so mind-boggling to me. Hi, DeVito. The factory part, that one factory part in the factory music of Mother 1 is great. Is this a good version of Mother 2? No. This is fundamentally a worse version of Mother 2 in every way. Bye, Channel91. Thanks for sticking around. Why am I playing this just for fun? For secret reasons. For secret reasons. And for fun. It's a bit sadistic, though. Yeah, 35th, probably. It's in the 30s, somewhere. Probably in the high 30s. There was one year, a few years ago, I played this game, and Arcade brings it up sometimes, but, like, I do, I have... Sorry. Me and Arcade talk about this sometimes, but there was a year, it was 2022, no, it was 2021, I played the game like 10 times in the span of like 1 year. I got to a point where I was playing Earthbound in its entirety daily. It was quite a time in my life when I had a lot of free time. The sprites for 25th hack look kind of lame, takes the Peanuts feel out of the OG. I'm not familiar enough to have a comment on that. Okay. I do not fear the man who has played 35 different RPGs, but the man who has played Earthbound 35 times. Did a 1 in 128 run on this version. I feel so bad for you, because that just means you had to play this version for far longer. Hi, Jeff Bozo. I feel like I've seen you in streams before. Is that true? Hi, Ham Sandwich. I've seen you before, too. Oh, I didn't Discord ping this, did I? I'm sorry. Here, you know what? I'm gonna do that right now. I'm sorry. I totally forgot to do that. I usually ping the Discord server. Here, let me Let me do that really quick. So sorry. Okay, there. And while I'm on here, Arcade, would you have any interest in joining me on the stream? If not, that's fine. Just curious. Alright. Let me catch up here. I just do it for the love of the game, Earthbound. They should have put this on the DS. You can play it on the DS. It has a GBA port. Oh wait, I have to go to their house. Would Nintendo censor cloud... I don't think so, no. There's no way you can really do that. It's so integral to the story, you can't change it. It's like... I just mean it's impossible to change from a story perspective. You would have to redo so much. I do have a Discord server. It's linked in the description. I managed to get the Sword of Kings in my most recent playthrough, and now I can die without any regrets. It's such a waste of time most of the time. You really don't need the Sword of Kings to get through this game. My first stream and you made my day better. Oh, thank you, Dr. Gamer. Here, while I'm making people's days, let me give you guys who are here a special announcement. New video Friday. That was the perfect time for the music to cut out. Let me catch up on chat here before I talk. Oh, hi, Maple. Talk. I'm gonna be mashing A while I'm looking at chat in case you wonder why Buzz is gonna repeat himself 20 times. Arcade, just send me a message if you wanna join in. Is my name a mixture of Monkey and Ness, or is it MonkeyNess? See, that's completely intentional, actually. I try to evoke that question from viewers. The reason for my username is actually what a lot of people would call quite stupid. It's because as an entertainer, I suppose, in a sense, I'm the Ness monkey, as in like the Earthbound monkey, like a dancing monkey, like salsa. So I just do my little Earthbound dance for you, and that's it. That's the idea of it. It's really dumb. No worries, Arcade. Thank you. I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad to see you. We should VC next week. Can you fix your emulator settings? The scaling is so bad. No. No, because I'm in my hater arc. Just kidding. They should have done a full anime on the series. Yeah, it's kind of surprised me they didn't with the immense popularity it saw. I guess anime based on video games weren't as common then. You had like the Fire Emblem one and stuff, but it wasn't great. No, yeah, correct. My first name's Monkey and my last is Ness, correct. Retro 64? Not deeply, but yes. Am I Chugga Conray's shorts editor? Yes, I am. Monkey is funny. Correct. That's the real reason. Monkey's funny. If Klaus had a voice, would it sound like Lucas? Maybe. Somewhat. I feel like it'd be deeper. Oh, Maple's animating something. Maple's cooking. Let's just heal, I guess. My Earthbound headcanons for each of the main characters. I like to think of Ness as, whenever I like to make comics, just draw comics in my free time, so sometimes I always have Ness be kind of the empty-headed one. Everyone thinks I'm against, like, an Earthbound movie or anime or something. I've seen people say like, yes, MonkeyNess, as if I'm not, like when they think I'm not lurking, saying, yes, it should have one. But no, I'm not against a movie or anything. I just don't necessarily think it would work to the best of its ability as it does as a game, because, I mean, Itoy is first and foremost an artist, so, like, the fact he, do I get the map? I don't know. The fact he chose to make this a game kind of tells me that it should be a game. They didn't fix Ness's cap and his walking up sprite 0 out of 10 port. Yeah. Unplayable. Will I ever do a face reveal? I don't have any intentions as of now. I've thought about it, but I don't think so. don't know. If anything, maybe it'd be at like the end of my video making career if I was deciding to retire or something. No, this is just a this is just a regular playthrough. You love Earthbound? Me too! Duster and Teddy would make good friends if protagonists for a comic. Oh, right, I was talking about that. My Cybershell's long-lost brother. Hello, Aaron. No. I haven't... People have asked me if we're related. And see, here's the thing. People say we sound alike. I've heard that a lot. I don't think me and Cybershell sound that much alike, voice-wise. But, like, I've seen people saying, like, they think I'm Cybershell in videos or whatever. I'm not. I am not Cybershell. How's my health? I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm secretly Bubble Monkey. There you go. You got the hand reveal. I don't know. I've shown my hand in plenty of videos. Why do you keep killing stray dogs? You have something to tell us? It's a photorealistic pic of Ness. My favorite enemy from each Mother game? Ugh, I don't even know. I really like the Monkalris from Mother 3. I think that one's quite funny. Do I like Weezer? I've listened to a couple Weezer albums. Like, I think they're fine. They're good. It's not like necessarily my taste, but like I don't have anything against them. I know someone who hates Weezer, and I just don't understand how you can even really. Thank you. Look at that guy. What a hero. He just saved me. Weezer mentioned. Correct. Earthbound is a fun game. Hello, hello. Am I sure about what? Ness's face looks a little derpy. Correct. Yeah, because like the pixels, it's weird. His one eye is like thicker than his other one. Do I think Paula and their message cut off? Why am I playing the GBA port? For reasons you can't know for now. Why am I using this patch? It's kind of outdated. Because I thought I had the other one, and I because it was a mistake. Sorry. I think of Smash attacks as black flashes personally, kind of like the red lightning I would imagine from like Smash. I always thought I was drawing how the vehicles stop when NPCs are in the way. I always, whenever that happens in a video, I always want to put a car crash sound. Hi, Dr. Gamer. Thanks for coming. Ness, it does look like Ness has a black eye. Have I ever played Dragon Quest? If not, you gotta play 3 HD 2D. I played Dragon Quest 1 and I played like half of Dragon Quest 2 so far. I was playing them for a video, actually, working on something, and I have to get back to doing that. Oh wait, I gotta withdraw money. Come on. Car crash green screen, right. Sorry, my thoughts on Chromacopia, someone asked. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was, like, on par with Igor, personally. I loved Chromacopia, probably my favorite album from this year. Other than A Very 1999 Christmas by Jay Schlatt. Peak. Peak. It's so peak. I was saying how Paula and the second character in Mother 3 could probably get along. Who's the second character in Mother 3? Are you just talking about, like, in the shows? I don't really quite understand. Favorite Cog Dis character? I haven't played Mother Cognitive Dissonance. I should play Dragon Quest V. I would like to play more. Whoops. 7... Aw, no, I'm $4 short? Dang it. You really do need that. Oh, well, I need the T-ball bat. I didn't even think about that. Why is there a dog in the drugstore? Wouldn't you like to know? Sell. I didn't know you streamed infrequently. It's been very infrequent this year. I've streamed 3 times, maybe. Thoughts on Earthbound 64? Wish we had it. Chromacopia's album of the year. I will defend that. Yeah, I think Chromacopia is my favorite album of this year. I'm really trying to keep up with chat, sorry. Tyler dresses like Ness, it's okay. I'm so happy to be here for the first MonkeyNess stream. This is not my first stream. I was streaming very frequently last year, and like the end of last year, and I just kind of dropped it because I don't know, I for some reason just decided not to have the time anymore. I couldn't do it as much as I wanted, so my answer to that was just to stop doing it. Didn't know I streamed at all. Pretty infrequently. And I guess I'll just reiterate one more time in case people didn't get to hear before. I did new video Friday. Thoughts on chat? You guys seem nice. Someone asked me, GNX. I did listen to GNX. I liked it. That was quite good. I need to listen to it again. I wouldn't say like I'd had like a really good deep listen to it. Do you prefer the look of 64 to the GBA game? They're just kind of different beasts altogether. I don't know. I haven't seen we haven't seen enough of what 64 would have looked like to even make that distinction, I think. What's wrong with Mother 1 Plus 2? Listen to it! Am I actually a bubble monkey pretending to be a human? Who said I was pretending to be a human? Thoughts on Mother 3? Might be my favorite game of all time. I always bounce between Mother 3 and Earthbound as my favorite game of all time. I can't pick. I think I lean towards Mother 3 a bit, though. I feel like the combat feels better. Alright, we have to be careful here. I have some HP. I feel like I gotta get another level up before I head down to the sharks, just because I really need the money for that cheap bracelet. Where's Ape Lucas? I don't know. I was literally thinking about it yesterday. I have no idea what to do with that channel. I just have no clue what to do with it. What am I doing? Oh, right. I was looking for like a crow or whatever to fight. I'm surprised... Wait, what? I'm surprised the GBA could even compare to the SNES game. Again, it's not as bad as I've made it sound. I remembered it being far worse than it is, but the music is just such a bad problem with it that I do have to say it's like just a bad version of the game because of how poorly it ruins moments. And also the screen crunch isn't very flattering. Thoughts on Deltarune? I like Deltarune of what I played of it. I did a video on it. I did a video on Deltarune. I do not know what Tally Hall is. Oh, level 4, there it is. How long is Mother 3 in comparison to Earthbound? I guess it just depends how fast you can play games, because, let's see, I can beat Earthbound if I'm really going fast. I could beat it in like 12 hours, probably, but Mother 3, probably around the same for me, but I'm trying to think. Earthbound, I think, on how long to beat is like 30 hours, and Mother 3 is like 25 or something. Like, Mother 3, is for most people, will be a little bit shorter than this. Did I play sports growing up? I played baseball for a bit. I was told I was everyone told me I was good at it too, but I just really hated playing. I just didn't enjoy it. I played football, touch football sometimes, not like on a team or anything, but just with friends, and I always really enjoyed that. I'm trying to think of what else I played. I actually like pickleball quite a bit. I got into that more recently just because someone asked if I would play, and I had a great time. Do I understand Japanese? Nope. Can I beat Earthbound using a randomizer? Oh, Beat Rice! Beat Rice, good to see you! I know we haven't really ever talked, but you're cool. Guys, check out Beat Rice's videos. He makes fun videos. Good tier lists. Content. Peak. Favorite indie game? I'm trying to think. Play Pizza Tower. Raised to sport, born to game. I don't nowadays I don't really play like a ton of sports, but I run. Where did my... Oh, right, dang it. I forgot, man. Anyway, I run a lot, so I used, a couple years ago, I run half marathons. I haven't in a couple years, but I want to do a full marathon by the time, before I turn 30. That's a goal of mine. What led me to Earthbound? It's not as interesting of a story as people would probably desire. Super Smash Brothers and Chugga Conroy. There we go. I have heard of Anton Blast, have not played it yet. I have not finished Omori, so can't say. It's good of what I played of it so far. I played the first 5 hours probably. Can I beat Earthbound using a randomizer with random key item placement? Oh yeah, PK Scramble. I love PK Scramble. I've done a couple PK Scramble series on my channel. Good evening. I'm not 30 yet, no. My birthday's Saturday, actually, now that I think about it. I always forget my birthday. My wife always has to remind me of my birthday, because I never remember it. She's like, oh, every year she's like, oh, your birthday's coming up, and I am always, I just realized what I was saying was kind of stupid and repetitive. Anyway. Is Monkey Paula a thing? Yes, Monkey Paula is a thing. That's actually what we call her, my wife. Yeah, I got married last year. I got married... You know what's funny? I got married on the day Ness canonically defeats Gygus. What are the odds of that? 1 in 365, actually, now that I think about it. But I'm, what is it? I'm turning 24 on a Saturday. Everyone's so surprised when they find out I have a wife. I got married when I was 22. You know, I'm just thinking about it. I kept that, like, I kept my age. Oh, thank you, B-Rice. I kept my age, like, pretty ambiguous for a long time for, like, no reason. I don't know why I was kind of reluctant to tell people how old I was on the internet. It's probably because people tend to devalue your opinion when you tell them. Or they judge their opinion based on it. I literally am Ness. Can I please give you a hint on PK Scramble? Can't find the key of positive. Make sure you talk to the lady who gives you the pack of gum in Winters. That's an NPC, a check I've forgotten to do in the past. That kept me stumped for quite a while. You thought I was a teen? I'm always told I have a very young face. Not that you guys don't even know what my face looks like. I definitely have enough money now to go get that base. Oh my gosh! No! No! I got jumped! Holy moly! Okay, here. I'll, hit you once, and then I'm gonna... Oh gosh. Okay, let's... Hello, hello. Have I tried Yume Nikki? Yes, I have. I play it with my friends sometimes. I enjoy it. I'm 20 and didn't know there was a canonical date for Ness beating Gygus. Only in the American version. In the player's guide, it's canonically September 3rd, 1995. It says 1990X, but there's only a Sunday, September 3rd in 1995. You know what's funny? I got married on a Sunday, too. Wow, what are the odds of that? I can't even do the math on that. 1 in 7, I suppose? Not really. What number did I wear in baseball? 12, I think? 12 or 11? Shark jump scare. It's just the Japanese version, it's not mod. Thought I was around 25. I'm a little bit younger than that. This version's audio so bad, correct. My favorite animal in the games, let me see here. Bubble Monkey. It's such a boring answer for me, I know, but it's true. Bubble Monkey's my favorite. I love him. He's the best. Should listen to some Tally songs. When did Ness start his journey? We don't know. We don't quite know that. I would assume... Oh, thank you for the donation, Sharp. The super. That's cool. I've never gotten a super before, apparently, according to YouTube. It took me too long to figure out the names of the towns. Count up. I'm sick right now. Can I use PSI healing on you? No. Stay sick so you can stay in bed and watch my videos. Favorite PSI user in general? Kumatora, probably. She's just, like, the most useful all around. She has healing, she has offense. She's kind of, like, the best, like... What would she be? She'd be a white mage, I suppose? Wait, no. Red mage? Is that what I'm thinking? I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get out, get out, get out. Run, run, run! You know, something I've never done is buy the house over here before leaving Onet. That's something I've never done. I've always felt like it was a waste of time, and I see people say, this is a fun challenge to do. No, it's not. You're just fighting, like, sharks for, like 4 hours. It's not fun. PK ground moment. Correct. Will I be doing a Mother 3 playthrough? I did. I did a Mother 3 playthrough. There's a playlist for it on my channel. It's like 50 episodes long. It's just from before, it's from before people really watched me. I did that when I had like 400 subscribers or something. I do streams pretty infrequently. It's, I do them every few months. Like, my last stream was June. I would like to stream a little bit more often, maybe. I felt like the end of the year was like a good time to do one. Shockingly little views on the Mother 3 playthrough. Again, it's a traditional Let's Play from before people cared about my videos. You know, so like I don't know. It's not that surprising to me. The only thing you need to do to beat Frankie Mark II is understand that he attacks, generates a burst of steam, attacks, generates a burst of steam. So so that just kind of tells you when you need to heal. I see people get stuck on this one, and it always surprises me because it seems like one of the easiest bosses. Here, I'll just heal now. Scott Pilgrim. I literally just rewatched Scott Pilgrim for the first time in like 4 or 5 years, like a couple days ago. I showed it to my wife again because she didn't like it the first time she saw it, which I can understand. And she didn't like it all that much more this time. She liked it a little bit more. I didn't watch the anime that was on Netflix. I'm not that interested in it, but... Yeah. Favorite Earthbound battle theme? What's the one that... What is it called? Sirius? I think it's called Sirius. My video on the Notebook trilogy is one of my best regarding the Mother series. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was like such an honor to make a video at Cybershell like that. One thing I'll never forget is when I first posted that video, someone commented, you got to make a video with your dad, and I thought that was quite funny. Is Ness dead in Mother 3? We don't really know. I'm supposed to get snow tomorrow? Sweet. No, there's not an Earthbound anime. I mean, there's a couple fan ones, but from what I understand, one of the fan ones is made by a pretty problematic person. That girl messed me up and gave me the meteorite base to me. Dang it. Starting to get worried I'll never get Paul as a prime member. I mean, it should all fit together, assuming you put your PK Scramble together in a way that didn't allow for soft locks, which are literal settings for. Cybershell is a legend. He makes some of the best videos on the planet. I meant to say platform. He's him and like 2 others are like easily the most influential people on my work. Cybershell, very nice. He's a very nice guy too. I was happy like for like 4 days after he said he would do the video with me. It made me so happy. Anyway. Huh. I have seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie from 1993. I own it. Not on Laserdisc, but on DVD. Wait, no! No, I said no! There we go. No planet is correct. Correct. Oh my gosh, Dumb Lego Guy, you're the guy who said you'd do a Into the Monkeyverse comic? Oh my gosh. If you still wanted to do that, I would so read it. What was there that one video that like blew up my channel? I did a video called Gygas's Teeth. I promise is interesting. That is the one that blew up my channel. That one like has over 100,000 views now, which is a shame because I think it's like one of my worst videos, one of my worst video essays. It's like my 5th video essay or something, and I thought it was one of the worst ones I had done. And of course that's the one that people like. But it's not my most viewed video anymore, so at least I don't have to think about that. Oh man, this is a bit clustered. Here's something a lot of people don't know. If you use the shack key and then talk to these entertainers outside, they'll give you a travel charm. It's not particularly helpful because it's like for lightning attacks and those aren't going to be around for quite a while, but in case you were interested. There is a manga, yeah. Apparently he's a jerk. Who is? Oh, the randomizer. I thought that was a boring series to watch, honestly. Oh, are you talking about the PK Scramble ones? PK Scramble is so much fun. Why do I say Gygus? Because that's how people used to say it in the Earthbound fandom quite a while ago. Oh, I should have healed at Ness's house. I'm gonna do that. Anyway, that's how people used to say it. I know a lot of people say Gigas, and yeah, it's perfectly valid, but Gygus is just how I heard it pronounced the first time, so that's how I say it. It's kind of like how I said Onette for a long time, because it looks like it says Onette, you know? 1, 2, 3. It makes sense, the yada yada. But phonetically, like, that wouldn't make sense. It has to be Onette. But, I mean, the idea still is, like, a Onette, which is why I'm not going to jump down people's throats for saying Onette, because I completely understand that. It makes sense. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up now. Oh, yeah, it's for paralysis, sorry. Yeah, I always affiliate the paralysis with lightning. Yada yada. A creator hating the piece of media that the fans like the most is more common than we expect. I don't hate it. I'm disappointed because I think it's one of my weaker videos. And I feel like I've made so many better videos since then that I haven't even necessarily came close to that one. Yeah, some people say Gigas because that's how the guy said it in the Earthbound commercial. Or no, he said Gygus. Where does Gigas come from? I don't remember. Not the Onette feud again. Why does all the fan art make Cloud's hair look different? Because we don't really have a canonical, like, artistic illustration of it. We only have... I mean, unless you want to count the, whatchamacallit, the plush. We only have the sprite to go off of. It's the same reason there was so much variance in, like, drawings of Duster for so long. I know some people say Onett. I'll never say it that way. I like Onett better. How's my day going? My day's been quite good. It's, what is it? Me and my wife looked at a new car. We already bought a car, so we're just going to be picking it up next week. I got rid of one of my cars, or one of my cars. I'm not loaded like that. I got rid of my car back in August just because it was kind of old and I wanted to get a new one. So we were looking at cars and we decided on one last night. So we went test driving and that was fun. You love me. Thank you. It does seem a lot of people don't care. It does seem like a lot of artists don't care for their most popular work, funny enough. I don't know. I don't think the video's cringe. I just feel like what's really important to me with my videos is that they say something, that they have a purpose. And I feel like the idea of that video, its concept was a little too nebulous for my taste. I feel like it didn't have a clear message of what it was trying to say. It gets at the idea of, like, have I played Undertale Yellow? No, I have not. It gets at the idea of, like, little details and character designs and stuff go a long way in shaping people's perceptions of things. But I feel like it didn't really come to a solid conclusion, which was my problem. It's just important to me that my videos, like, make sense artistically, and artistically that's not what I was, like, the most satisfied with. You say it like Gygus? Yes, I do. Why do they not have red noses in their battle sprites? That's a good point. It's a good point. Woody Allen hates Annie Hall. Woody Allen, from what I hear, not a good guy. Annie Hall's an amazing movie, though. Great movie. Can we take him out, please? Can we kill this guy? Thank you. No, I can't read Japanese. Let me heal. If Mother 3 allowed you to pick any controllable party member, which 4 party members would I choose? Oh, like assemble it based on all of the playable ones? I'm not sure. I would have to think about that more. Probably like Lucas, Duster, Flint, and Kumatora. I think that makes sense. Alright, bye, dumb Lego guy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I'm talking about the Gygus teeth video. Not my favorite. I do, I can't even think about what my favorite video is. I feel like my favorite video I've made is probably from this year. Maybe it was from last year. I don't know, now all of a sudden I can't recall a single video I've ever made, so. Okay. I had to look at the katakana for Onet, you are correct. Yeah, that's why I say it that way, just because I know that that's, whatever. Blah blah blah. Favorite video essay I've decided is Perfect Silent Protagonist. I do really like that one. That inspired the Earthbound analysis series. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to do it at the time I made that video. So I decided to do that to dip my toes in it, and I really enjoyed it, and that's why I did the Earthbound analysis series. And once I get to... goodness, when I get to Mother 3 All Salsa Run, man, that was... I did a series of that. That was really fun. Anyway, what was I saying? Whatever. Is no one gonna mention how Gygus redeemed himself in the last Mother game, but became evil again? Or how did Gygus redeem himself in Mother 1? When did that happen? He just gets angry and runs away. If Earthbound got a remake, what art style would I want it to be? Probably something similar to, I literally just talked about this was on. Probably similar to Earthbound Dimensions. The Iceberg? Maybe I'll do another Iceberg at some point. I have an idea for one. I might do. The Iceberg took... Gosh, the Iceberg is a video, the longest video I've ever made, and I've never felt more like I was going to die after editing a video than that one. That was a week straight of editing. I'm talking like 10 hours a day of editing. I am excited for Mother Encore. Thought the demo was fantastic. Then the analysis series are my favorite too. Thank you so much. I love the analysis series. I feel like it really grounds me. Whenever I make an episode of it, it reminds me of just how much of why I love doing my videos. Will I ever do a 12+ hour Iceberg video? I don't know if I have that much to say. Might get GTA 6 before I finish the analysis series. It's definitely not possible. I think I'm tracking to finish it in 2 years. I did the math. I think I have another 2 years of it left. Should I make a perler bead of Bubble Monkey? Of course. Personal headcanon, the special for... What? The special for... Oh, I don't really have many headcanons, honestly. Porky's Fate, talking about, the video Thane just made. Why did I do that? I thought I went up the rope. Lion ladder. Come on. Whatever. I don't know. I want to do I'll probably do a Porky analysis video at some point. Do I like editing? I love editing. I'm a video editor at heart. It's my favorite thing. My least favorite part of making a video is recording the voiceover. I hate the recording part. And you know what? I know a couple other people who say the same thing. I love the editing, I love the pre-production, but once I'm recording it, I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna work at all. But once it's in the edit, I'm like, oh, phoo. I'm not a failure. So many videos I thought were going to be terrible until come on, no, aw, man. Whatever. So many videos I thought were going to be terrible, and then I got halfway into the edit of them and was like, oh, okay, phew, these videos aren't terrible. Long videos are very exhausting to make. It depends on the video. There's certain ones that aren't as intensive. The analysis series ones are really intensive in the writing process, but then the recording and editing process is much simpler because it's mostly just it's simpler cutting. Hi, Mike Kid. The Mother 1 commercial shows there could have been a live-action Mother movie. You guys really overestimate that, because that's a 30-second commercial. One time I considered if I could beat Earthbound faster than the analysis series goes, how long the videos will total. I think the series is tracking to total 7 or 8 hours long. I haven't seen Thane's video. I haven't seen it yet. I don't watch a ton of YouTube, honestly. Well, at least I don't watch a lot of videos about Earthbound. Did I? Okay, good. I was like, wait, did I even heal? What do I use for editing? I used Adobe Premiere for a long time, and then a little while back, end of 2022, I switched to DaVinci Resolve. It's just Premiere, but it's free, and it's actually better. I talk way faster on stream than in video. Huh, it's just an unconscious thing. I think when I'm when I'm talking unscripted, I tend to just talk a little bit faster. If there's a super advanced alien race, it makes sense they wouldn't have religion at all. I don't know, but the aliens in Earthbound actively make reference to, what is it? The one in the department store actively makes a reference to Christianity, which is a very bizarre thing from a world-building perspective. Recording videos is so frustrating. Always stumble and tremble all over the place. It's true, B-Rice. It's true. Because, like, people will see a video's 40 minutes and be like, oh, it must have took 40 minutes to record the voiceover, but it really takes, like, gosh, let me even think. It probably took, like, 2 hours to do. I have not seen Bound Earth yet. I've seen parts of it. And people keep telling me Bound Earth's proof there could be an Earthbound movie, even though that's not at all comparable to what an adaptation should be. Do you know what's supposed to be Nintendo's official design? His official design is the one that resembles Ness, unfortunately. I would prefer it if it was the red, white, and blue one to distinguish him a bit more, but it is the one, yes. I don't see why a Mother movie couldn't work. I didn't say it couldn't work. It's that a movie inherently can't do the same things the medium of video games can. They're just different things. They're just different things. That doesn't mean a movie can't. That doesn't even mean a movie can't be good. What Earthbound merch do I want next? Probably, now that I have the art book, probably the Mother One plushies. Don't go to heaven, right? What's funny is that that's not even censorship. That's just the original line, which makes it much funnier. Bloop, 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 bloop. Sorry. I'm just trying to catch up with chat now. I'm playing Peak. Are Ness and 10 different people? Yes. You came here to have your question answered. What did you ask? What's my favorite Christmas special? Peanuts. I never saw the Peanuts Christmas special until I was like 19, but it's just such absolute peak. It's such peak. It's so perfect. I rewatched it like a day or two ago, and I was like, this is just such a perfect special. I don't think it's just a little special that could. Of course, it wouldn't be the same thing. It would be an adaptation. But see, the thing is that in adapting it, you're inherently taking an element that's very defining of the experience out. Again, I'm not saying it couldn't be bad. I'm not saying adaptations are bad. Those videos, people don't understand. The videos are more so... The videos talking about Earthbound, if it works as a movie, are not so much about if I think... Sorry. Those videos aren't really about if I think an Earthbound movie would be good or something. Those movies are just about kind of telling people, just kind of, they're more so teaching tools, frankly, about teaching people about the hurdles of adaptation. I would love a Bubble Monkey plushie. I'm surprised they don't exist yet. Do I stream on just YouTube or Twitch as well? I only stream on YouTube. Have I watched Earthbound The After Years? Oh gosh, that's such an old video. Of course I've seen that. That's classic. Oh man. Has anyone attempted to translate the Tales on GBA? Yes, there's a fan translation. You can even buy them on cart. I had a similar experience with it, not watching until way older, and it's 100% peak. It's so perfect. You do realize once you're older, though, that Charlie Brown is a bit of a jerk. He's like a bit of a narcissist. Because he really does just, like, make everything about him. Like, he really does... Because that's something I didn't get for a long time, but he really does just make everything about him. And, like, that's why it's so necessary for Linus to have his whole monologue talking about, like, the true meaning of Christmas and everything, and why we celebrate it. Because it's so necessary, because he needs to be kind of called out. I have not read Homestuck. I don't have any... I do not have any interest in reading Homestuck. Nothing against it, I just don't have any interest in reading it because it's very long. Let's cookie it up. And then we'll juice it up too. Disney is not the right company to make an Earthbound adaptation. Not the right company. Favorite horror movie? I've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the remake. The remake's terrible, but I have seen the original. My favorite horror movie, probably The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. Probably. I really love The Lighthouse, but I mean, I know people are probably like more traditional horror movie as opposed to like artsy horror. I'm really excited for Nosferatu. Okay, sorry. The spirit of the franchise could survive. Yeah, that's not the question. It's about, like, part of the experience of Earthbound is getting to that point, where everything you're doing stops working, or when in Mother 3, Lucas actively defies the player's actions during the ending. Like, those are things you can't translate to a movie. I'm just saying there's something inherently lost. Not that that makes an adaptation bad. It's just, it's important to the experience. Yes, I am aware of the English translation. I'm only playing this in Japanese because I thought I downloaded that and I downloaded the wrong ROM. Studio Ghibli could make an Earthbound movie. See, people say that, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Ghibli is necessarily the right one to make it either. Like, stylistically, they could pull it together, but I think that... Sorry, what was I saying? I totally lost my... Oh, Studio Ghibli. DreamWorks could do an Earthbound movie. I feel like DreamWorks is probably a better fit for it. Yeah, that's not terrible. A terrible pick. Favorite Robound games? Eve. How many amiibos do I own? I owned one. I owned Yoshi, and then I lost it. Or no, I gave it to my little brother. That's why I don't have it anymore. But I own 0 as of now. Maple Moriko, actually, me and her just send each other Christmas presents, and she is sending me a Ness amiibo. There's a few amiibo I want that I just haven't gotten. I like that yeah, never mind, I was gonna say I like something about this, but then I realized it's actually not different from the original. Leica's interesting. Stop motion wouldn't be a bad way to go. Earthbound killed the first Mother game? What? I mean, they're just different. Studio Ghibli, I just don't think their pictures are necessarily narratively driven enough to carry Earthbound. It's hard to explain, but Earthbound has so much story that it's, you know, Ghibli films tend to take their stories nice and slow, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Mononoke is my favorite. But Earthbound has to move very fast, which just isn't usually their thing. Does Gygus live on a planet full of demons, and why do most cartoons and video games treat Christianity as the sole religion on Earth by having... Oh my gosh. The simple answer to that is because Christianity is very fundamental to a lot of, like, archetypal storytelling elements. And that's, like, the short answer. Oh, goodness. Sorry. So much to say. Illumination would need to be stared down if they were to make an Earthbound movie. They did fine with the Mario movie. The Mario movie doesn't have a great script, but, like, I don't really care that much. There's also a no PSI, no items run in Mother 3. I didn't watch the one... Oh, wait. The shopping cart video? Yeah, I've seen the shopping cart video. Good video. Amiibo review soon? Probably not. Game Watch Amiibo. I saw that at the GameStop near me recently. I do think it's quite funny. I would send you something for Christmas if I could. Well, that's very sweet, but you don't need to do that. Send me money. No, I'm just kidding. I never promote it, but I do have a Ko-Fi. It's linked in the description. Should be. I'm not quite sure, actually. But I do, and if anyone wants to donate there, that's obviously very appreciated. No worries, my content will always be free. But I do want to start putting stuff there for people who actually support, because I have, like, monthly contributors that I don't really do anything for that I should. No, Green Bear, I saw your comment before. I ignored it on purpose. Is the first Mother game still very beloved in Japan? Yes, it is. No, not a smash attack on the first turn! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Do you think it's possible for with Ness, Paula, and Pooh and Smash, they could all tune together to teach Jeff about PSI and how to use it? I think it's separate because like teaching PSI to someone doesn't know to someone who can do PSI is probably different from trying to teach PSI to someone who's not PSI sensitive. Did that max out my HP? Ooh, can I send bananas? Of course. The one exception. No, Earthbound fan, that's very sweet of you. I just don't want to. I like to keep where I live ambiguous. That's why I don't often answer, like, it's in the channel description, not the stream description. Oh, okay, there you go. Well, there you go. I just like to keep where I live a bit ambiguous. I'm breezing through this dungeon. I died in it. Come on, is that enough? Yeah! Oh, never mind. I thought that was the end of it. It is the meme song. Compressed meme music. Thought PSI was like an inherited trait or something. It doesn't necessarily seem so. There's nothing to suggest Ness's parents are PSI users, so I don't quite know. Uh-oh. 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 Not good. Not good. Okay. Oh, gosh. No! 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 That was tragic. That was so tragic. Uses his PSI after the events of Earthbound? Yeah. Yeah. That was tragic, man. Of course, Ness's dad can use PSI. He turned himself into a phone. Do you guys say PSI or Psy? Because I get crap from people in comment sections all the time for saying PSI. And I say PSI because they say PK in the Japanese version. They don't say PIK, you know? I get it's short for psionics, but I don't think there's anything wrong with saying PSI. It feels like that does make sense. That does make sense to me. Got my head handed to me. True. That was tragic. Hi, Minor Mole. Good to see ya. A lot of you guys say PSI. Cool, so I'm not the crazy one. Go find those comments and tell those people they're wrong. B-Rice, by the way, I'll DM you after this stream. I'd love to talk to you on Discord sometime. Just chat. You seem like a really cool guy. John Mulaney as Porky. I get it because he was really good in Puss in Boots. I thought you were joking at first, but I kind of see it, but I don't think that voice fits. Alright, let's do this again. I guess I am kind of low level. I think I'm level like 5 or something. So maybe I should train up just for a second. Sorry. Earthbound movie with Timothée Chalamet as Ness. Funny idea. I do want to see that Bob Dylan movie. I heard it's decent. With not just controversy but also knowledge, which is power. Minor Mole, I don't know what you're referring to. Are you referring to the PSI thing? Weird Al is Gygas. There's Kino for you. There's Kino. Absolute cinema. Danny DeVito is Porky. Frank Reynolds as Porky is a very chaotic idea that I quite enjoy. Young Danny DeVito as Porky's dad would actually be pretty brilliant casting. Well, see, Pumpkin, it's not implied necessarily that it's like an inherited trait. It just seems like there are people, now that PSI is on Earth, and there were like studies in it conducted by George, that it just seems like there's people who get it now for some reason. I don't know, because it would suggest everyone who uses PSI is related, and suggesting Ness and Paul are related makes for some pretty problematic, I did say Kino. The Safdie brothers would direct the hell out of an Earthbound movie. They would be such the wrong decision for an Earthbound movie. They would be such a bad decision for that. I do like the safety bars. I literally just like 2-3 days ago rewatched Good Time, actually. Good Time's such peak cinema. If you haven't seen Good Time, you have not seen movies. Uncut Gems, I love. After rewatching Good Time's probably a little bit better. You get PSI because of plot. That is the real reason. PSI is contagious. Oh, man. Do you not curse because you don't want to, or is there some other reason? I just don't like swearing. I don't have a problem with people who do. Like, I have a lot of my best friends swear a lot, and, like, that doesn't bug me at all. It's just a personal thing. I just remember when I was a little kid watching YouTubers, I would have to... Sometimes I'd be scared to watch them. Okay. Sometimes I'd be scared to watch them with my parents in the room. I'd feel like I have to, like, mute my videos or pause them or whatever until someone left in case they swore, because my parents didn't like that and I thought I'd get in trouble. So I don't want to be a creator that people feel like... I try not to be a creator that people feel like they have to be scared of someone walking in, watching, you know? Or someone has to be, like, on edge about. Steven Spielberg could pull off an Earthbound movie. I mean, I don't know if Spielberg, frankly, has it in him anymore to do that kind of thing, but I think Spielberg makes a lot of sense. I think young Spielberg would have been a great pick. Let's hamburger it up. Rich Evans has Ness. Absolute cinema. PSI is inherited, but there are also clearly ways to become a PSI user. I don't know. I feel like there's probably room for it to be inherited, but it doesn't seem like that's the only way. Anyway, good reasoning, same way. Yeah, I don't know. I want people to be able to enjoy my videos. And, you know, that's why even in this past year, I stopped saying other words. Like, I used to say hell and damn in videos here and there. I don't do that anymore. I've stopped. And I just said it there for the sake of making it clear to people. Now people are going to be like, he said it! But I don't swear in my personal life anymore. I actually gave it up in January, because I used to swear off of video and stuff, but I felt like a hypocrite, frankly, because I was like, I'm putting out this image that I don't swear and stuff, and then I go off and do it in my personal life, and I felt I was being kind of hypocritical in doing that, so I decided to just stop doing it in my personal life, and now I've just given it up completely. Come on. Jay Bowman was born to play Jeff. Who will Mike play? Is Mike Buzz? Current Spielberg can't do it. See, here's the thing. Spielberg still very much has the filmmaking ability in his bones. Like the Fabelmans was really good. What do I think of my older videos? Como está? Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to split my attention here. Whatever. I'll deal with you guys. I'm back and I find Monkey swearing. The Rock is Buzz. I did a video doing this whole bit. What about Ridley Scott? Ridley Scott's a bad choice for an Earthbound movie. The guy doesn't have an ounce of whimsy in his body. Now, you put him on making some sort of, I'm trying to even think. I don't even know what he would be good for, honestly. For, like, a video game movie. Like, God of War, maybe? Mike would play Paula. Well, if Rich is Ness, makes sense. Trey Parker as Porky, please. That's a fun pick. It's a bit on the nose, but yeah, Trey Parker as Porky would be fun. Have you guys ever seen the documentary on the making of a South Park episode? It's called 6 Days to Air. If you're interested in seeing it, it's like 45 minutes, and it's on YouTube for free. One of the best documentaries I've ever seen. I watched that so often. Charlie Day as Ness would be hilarious. I love Charlie Day. Let me see. I feel like Charlie Day has to be... I was going to say Apple Kid, but no, I don't think that's quite right. Charlie Day as Bubble Monkey. Come on. Spielberg in his prime would make an Oscar-worthy Mother 3 adaptation. I don't know if he's necessarily... No, he would be good for Mother 3, because he's all about, like, broken families and stuff, right? Ugh, goodness. Or maybe he just got lucky making Aliens. No, Ridley Scott can... Wait, was Ridley Scott Aliens? Wait, I'm totally blanking here now for some reason. Why am I second-guessing myself? Ridley Scott did Aliens. No, Ridley Scott's a talented filmmaker. You know, you got Blade Runner, you got Gladiator. Like, the guy can make a movie. He's just not the right pick for an Earthbound adaptation. Streamer, I can't count past 44. Sorry to hear that. If you can create any support healing PSI or PK attacks, what would you do and who would learn it? Oh, that's a tough question. I'm sorry, I can't think about that. Ridley Scott lost 2 decades ago. No, he has hits here and there. I heard Napoleon was only okay, sadly, but you know, that doc is amazing. That doc is great. Oh, finally. All right, cool. Oh, okay. Just casually rattling off movies and docs. I'm adding them to my Letterboxd watch list. Letterboxd. I have a secret Letterboxd account. I don't interact with the community at all because let me read you guys. Here, I'm going right now. Let me get some stupid review off of Letterboxd, off of this terrible site. Because Letterboxd functions well, but here's the top review of Wicked right now. The way the entire theater moaned every single time Jonathan Bailey was on screen should be studied. Here's another one. Undeniably funny that this 160-minute half movie about how the Wicked Witch of the West got her broom opens with a voiceover saying, "Let me tell you the whole story." I love Jonathan Bailey, didn't even try to play Fyro straight at all. See, okay, here's my issue. These are the reviews that always float to the top of Letterboxd stuff. It's just like the one-liner ones, and it's like, this is how you want to engage with art? Seriously? Sorry. Anyway, I had to go on that rant for a second. We beat Earthbound. Ugh. Letterboxd does have brain rot reviews. It's a nice site though. Like, I just like remembering things I've watched. Like, I just like cataloging things I have. That's why I have a Goodreads account and stuff. Like, I just like to remember when I did things because I have probably some mild form of OCD. I'm just gonna let the slugs spawn here and kill them all with rockin' a few times. There's no analysis at all. Yeah, that's my problem. That's my problem. People just, like, are trying to grind likes on Letterboxd instead of actually, like, share a piece of perspective. I just rewatched the Lego Movie pretty recently, too. It's way better than I even remembered. I locked in. I'm right about Letterboxd. I used to use when my friends are watching. Yeah. You gotta dig down to find the actual reviews. Yeah, it's true. It's true. B-Rice, are you on Letterboxd? What's my favorite non-Earthbound video game? Thank you for that clarification. I really like Zelda. Ocarina of Time's up there. I'm trying to think what else. Mario 64, Persona 3. Persona 3 is probably my favorite of the new Sona games. I haven't finished Persona 1 yet, but I'm, like, about halfway through it. It's a real waste pit of film criticism. It's true. It's true. I'm really trying. Lego Movie shockingly great. Yeah, Lego Movie, the second part was, like, so disappointing because it was just so mid. Letterboxd suffers from Reddit syndrome. It's Reddit syndrome, but in the dominion of people who think they're, like, the cool indie stoner types. What about Golden Sun? I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it yet. Ocarina of Time is my very favorite game ever. I love you're on Letterboxd but rarely use it. Yeah, I get that. Ocarina of Time's great. Ocarina of Time's really fun. Opinion on Ness sharing a voice actress with Kirby? Well, I don't know. What opinion is there to have on it? You know, it's neat, I guess. Makes sense. They have a lot. They share a lot of history together too. Would I play Rhythm Heaven if I could? I'm just not good at rhythm games. I don't have the coordination for it. Like, I've tried to play Beat Saber and stuff a couple times. I'm terrible at Guitar Hero and stuff like that, Rock Band. I just don't have the coordination for rhythm games. Recommend the PSP version of PS3 or the only one available on Switch? It kind of depends what you're looking for, but I will say Persona 3 Portable is a perfectly serviceable version. Like, don't let people get hung up on it because it took the visual novel style, but it's not. It's a perfectly fine game. Silly Penta's Work Films docuseries, incredible research and insight. Ooh, I'll check it out. Looking cool, Joker. And Ocarina of Time 3D is even better. Correct. I just wish they would port it somewhere. They gotta remaster it and put it somewhere. The Discord invite isn't working. Try one in one of the recent videos descriptions. That one should work. If that doesn't, that's weird. Here, I feel like I gotta do this like one more time and then. Oh, I'm just grinding right now so that I'm ready for the cops. Parappa the Rapper. I could never beat Parappa the Rapper, man. I never owned Legos. I wish I did. I just never thought to ask for them, but I've always loved them. Come on. Oh my gosh, Starmen as members of Gygus' race. That's hard to say, because like I used to think like they were robots, but like I've been totally thrown for a loop with like recent findings of Earthbound development content that they're like cyborg starmen, which implies they aren't robots. Even though there's a heavy implication they're partially robotic, it's hard to even comprehend. Working on a book for my uncle for Christmas. That's so nice. If I do it into the Monkeyverse, it would be 2025. Cool. OOT 3D probably works wonders on Citra. It does. It does. I've seen it run on it. How's my... What level am I? 11? Okay, I'm probably fine. I should probably be level 13. But I'll go for it anyway. Favorite boss fight? That's tough. Honestly, the boss fights are not the most exciting part of Earthbound, which you would think they would, because those are usually the best parts of RPGs. But in Earthbound, like, the combat's honestly not even the major focus of it. The best boss fight, I really like, if I had to pick one, probably like Carbon and Diamond Dog. Come on. There. If there's an Earthbound Lego set, what I want it to be of? Probably Saturn Valley. That seems like the one that makes most sense. I have watched Over the Garden Wall. I loved it. I gotta see it again. It's been a couple years. Okay. Maybe I can just one-shot him. Sweet. I know a lot of people who echo that older Zelda games are the worst sentiment, though I kind of say Zelda 1 is the best ever. Zelda 1's up there for me. Of like all the Zelda games, my top 3 are probably Link's Awakening. I'll say Link's Awakening. Oh, whoops! I didn't realize those guys were coming. Oh well. Sorry. Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Zelda 1 are my favorites. I like Zelda 1 quite a bit. That game's tough though. I just joined and the AI overview said that it's about rhythm games. Like to comment, lol. We were talking about rhythm games for a second. I'm just not good at them. I wish I was, because they look like they would be so cool. I mean, the skill ceiling is just so high on them, you know? Transformers 1, haven't seen it. Okay, Zelda 2 sucks though, IMO. I don't think it sucks. I think it's unfair. I think it's like really, really poorly balanced. But I don't know. It offers a lot. Yeah, there's things I like about it. Link's Awakening OG is my favorite Zelda game. I understand that. I like the remake quite a bit. I like it a lot. Would I consider Earthbound to be the best Nintendo game? No. I don't know about that. Nintendo has a huge library. That's a tough question. Best? Because at times I don't even think Earthbound's necessarily better than Mother 3. Like, that's a really difficult question. The best Nintendo game? That'd be very difficult to actually narrow down. Zelda 1's great. Zelda 1 is not as confusing as people think it is. Interested in making a Zelda video? I have done a Zelda video. I did a Majora's Mask video. I was going to a couple years ago. Was it a couple years ago? Wait, did Tears of the Kingdom come out last year or the year before? I'm lost. Wait, did Tears of the Kingdom come out in 23 or 22? Anyway, I think it came out in 20. Yeah, no, it did come out in 23. Anyway, I was gonna do a video comparing Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom and comparing both of them to Zelda 1, but I don't know. The video was kind of just getting way too big and started like kind of diverging, and it was just too hard to follow, so I kind of dropped it. I might make another Zelda video at some point. I was thinking of doing one on Wind Waker, so I was replaying Wind Waker last year, and then I realized Wind Waker is not nearly as good as I remember. I'm sorry to say, I know a lot of people love it. I don't think it's a bad game, but I don't think it holds up as well as a lot of people think. Visually, it looks amazing, but like, I do think that there's a lot of issues with it pacing-wise. Nope, wrong guy. Animal Crossing meme about the villager being murderous psychopaths. Wait, where are the hamburgers? Oh, wait, I need to go to the burger shop. What am I doing? I came in here for some money. Man, we have $800? Nice. I haven't played Xenoblade. I wanted to. I wanted to check out the first one. I'm not super into action RPGs. I like traditional turn-based RPGs much better. But like, I would like to try it. It's just that the definitive version, like, it just won't drop in price. It's one I'd like to play at some point. I tried to emulate it, but emulating a Wii game just wasn't the most fun experience. Zelda fans have always been the equivalent Marvel fans, but for video games. I think that is like an incredibly disingenuous way of characterizing people who like Zelda games. Are you talking specifically about like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Because I know people say that, kind of resent those games for becoming kind of like, how do I put it? Becoming about like broadening the appeal of Zelda, like in a general sense, like to the public. But I don't know, Zelda's... Nah. So make a video about why you think it has issues. I don't know. I would have to see. If I was going to make a Wind Waker video, I had a different idea for it. I was going to do one similar to my Majora's Mask video. But I don't know if I'll make it or not. I'll have to see. I have not played Kingdom Hearts. I have not. I would like to at some point. Smash Flash 2, yes, that. But I have played that, but I played, why can't I remember? I played Smash Flash 1 way more than I played Smash Flash 2. Which I know is weird. Paper Mario, yes. I played Paper Mario... I played the first 4 Paper Mario games. My favorite... It's cliche to say, but my favorite is probably Thousand Year Door. I didn't get to play it for the first time until this year, like all the way through. And, oh my gosh, I get it. Had my Danny DeVito Always Sunny moment. I get it. It's peak. I'm not an active commenter, but I am an active watcher. Well, thank you, Audrey's Project. Thanks for watching. Have I ever saw an ATM machine? Everyone laugh at them for saying ATM machine when the M stands for machine. I'm just giving you a hard time because someone did that to me once. Oh, hamburgers, sweet. If you want to play Mother 1, you should probably play the NES version, I would say. Just for the sake of the music. It's that important to the experience, I think. I would like to play Kingdom Hearts. I just, I didn't have a PlayStation growing up. My favorite Paper Mario game is Super Mario, and I will die on that hill. I have, what is it? Super Paper Mario was the first Paper Mario game I played, and I will say, I do love it. I really like it. It's one of the few action RPGs I could say I kind of got into. I have heard of Deltarune. I played the first 2 chapters. I did a video on it. I think another thing I've done a video on, my opinions on Smash Bros, Ness, and Lucas. I've done a video on this. It's called Is Brawl Lucas Really That Bad? If you're interested in hearing those. Thousand Year Door remake is stinky. What makes you say that? I thought it was good. Isn't it basically exactly the same except with new light filters? I'm trying to... Have I heard of One Shot? I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it, though. Kingdom Hearts is on PC now. I'm just not a big PC gamer, honestly. I'll try it at some point. I'm just, like, it's not high on my, like... It's not high on my priority to play list. Because I'm just not super into action RPGs. Shoot! I forgot we were already at Captain Strong. I need to heal. What would I do with Mr. Shine? What is this background? Did the other cops have this background? Oh my gosh, why is it so blindingly bright? I'm sorry, officer. Gosh, dang it. Ugh. Least and most favorite characters in Deltarune. I'm not huge on Birdly, but I really like Queen. Queen's probably my favorite. Who's my favorite music artist? I really like Stevie Wonder. I really like Luther Vandross. I'm trying to think of who else. My favorite band is probably They Might Be Giants. I really like They Might Be Giants. Ooh. That strong fight was a flashbang for no reason. Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life might be my favorite album of all time. It's just so peak. I really like James Taylor. James Taylor, Greatest Hits Volume 1, great album. Even though I feel like that's probably considered cheating by music fans to call an album when it's a Greatest Hits. I listen to that all the time, though. Carolina in My Mind, one of the best songs ever. Chef's Kiss. Weird Al on Top. I like Weird Al. I really like Weird Al. I've been listening to quite a bit of him recently, actually. The other cops didn't have that background, so I'm not crazy. Kiss Me, Son of God. It's one of their best songs. I like the Beatles. Okay. Back. I have not heard of that. Weird Al is an Earthbound character that came into the real world. That's so true. No, the cops do have this background. It's just that they have the black bars on top because they're not boss fights. Man. Gosh. Why is it like that? They're brown in the SNES version. People get mad at me for saying SNES for some reason. I've gotten so many comments from people saying like you shouldn't say SNES. It sounds terrible. I'm like, who? And to be frank, I'm just kind of like, who are you? You know, like who are you to be the judge of that? I don't care. I don't care. The best way to play the NES version of Mario 1, original, easy patch, or 25th anniversary edition patch? Probably original, because that's the most true version, and I advocate for Peel's first playthroughs being the true version. Yeah, why is it so bright? I get it. I get there's no backlight on it, but like that really hurts my eyes, man. YouTube comments will get mad at anything. It's true. It's true. The new generation telling us how to pronounce the consoles we grew up with. Kago, that is literally what the last person I had a conversation with about this said. That is literally what they said. Like, basically word for word. That's so crazy that you happen to say that. Okay. Let's actually beat strong this time. Yeah, the game's very bright, but that is because the original Game Boy SP did not have, or Game Boy Advance did not have a backlight, so they had to brighten it up so it'd be easier to see. It wasn't until the SP that they gave it a backlight. Flashbang. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Ness is an anagram for SNES. Do you call him NESS or Ness? Think about it. That is strong reasoning. I cannot argue with that. Really? That was it? What do you mean it's pronounced we? It's pronounced W-I-I. That's funny. Captain Strong unleashes the lights of heaven upon you. That's one of the best chats I've read tonight. The unused crook cop. I did a video on. I talked about him in a video. Guys, you have to understand, purely from an empirical standpoint, I am an Earthbound expert. I know everything about Earthbound. Like, I know what this text is going to say. There's a guy here. Yeah, like, I knew he was going to say that. The classic W-I-I. You. What do I believe happened at the end of Mother 3? I don't really have that strong of an interpretation. I have time to think about it, because I can put off coming to a strong conclusion until I do my Mother 3 analysis series in 10 years. I don't need an exit mouse, that's fine. No, there's a hamburger around here. There it is. I have put some thought into it, but I need to... it's saying I really need to just, like, put more time into, like, really dissecting. Because, like, I need, like, kind of a stronger analysis of the entire game and its message to come to an informed conclusion on what the ending would supply to that message. I didn't realize until I made that iceberg how many similarities there are between Mother 3 and Evangelion. Alright, there we go. Alright, see you, man. Thanks for coming by. How did I know that? If you know everything about Earthbound, where does Ness get his haircut? Mock Pizza. Tucson location. What is this? No. Stutter stepping away. Oh my gosh. What was that? Is Oddity ever coming out? I mean, they posted as recently as June this year, so, like, I think it's very much in the cards it'll come out at some point. We thought Earthbound USA was never going to come out. Oh, oops, I forgot I was out of PSI. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, at least at this point, all I would have to do is walk back to Tucson. I have seen the movie Free Birds. Free Birds, actually, it's not a good movie, but there is, there is actually, some really funny bits in it, because I really am honestly into the pure absurdity of its premise and how it really does understand that it's a really insane premise. I really enjoy that about it. Things that are knowingly absurd. Mr. T! Alright, we gotta get to the hospital so that I can get this thing off my head before it becomes a major problem. Okay. Good. My controls have not changed yet. Locking in. Locked in. Alright, cool. It's winter 2014, right? I mean, look, if you know you can sell the mushroom to this guy, it's really not that bad. It's only really bad in battle. So bad it's good type movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, but maybe. Have I watched movies by Nagisa Oshima? Let me see. That name sounds familiar. Let me look really quick. This is one of my favorite tracks in the entire series. Let me see here. No, I haven't actually. In the realm of the senses, looks good. I might have to check that out. Thanks for the recommendation. Ooh, I was so excited for him Winter 2014 too. Cool Cat Saves the Kids. Yes, I have witnessed it. Pronounced Tucson is Tucson, Arizona. I mean, yeah, that's how I say it, because I mean, how else would you say it? Would you say Twoson? Like, I don't think there's any other like sensible way to say it, and it's like, I feel like it's intentionally meant to be like a double entendre pun on Tucson, Arizona. I'm gonna fight Everdread just because I could use the XP. Sorry. School tomorrow. What day is it? Oh, I forgot it's Tuesday. I forgot it's just a Tuesday and I'm streaming. I usually don't stream unless it's like a weekend, but I had the ability to tonight, so I thought it would be fun. Earthbound Ness stands in the street and waits. Everdread's very mysterious. Well, you're telling me Tucson isn't pronounced Tucson? Sure. Oh gosh, I wasn't looking at the game. Oh my gosh, I keep dying because I'm not paying attention. Oh man. Okay. Sorry. Wait, no, I'm gonna go back to Ness's house. I haven't saved it all. Okay, I have to go back there. Well, at least I can heal for free here. So I'll do this, and then I'm gonna actually save at the hotel there. I'll probably go for like another hour here, I'm gonna say. I forgot there's actually Mother 2 and Mother 1+2, because, I mean, frankly, people only play Mother 1+2 because they want what they think is probably the best experience for Mother 1. And it's not, so, I mean, that's probably why this version continues to live on because of that. It adds some good features for Mother 1, but it just does not... I mean, for one thing, it's an inferior version in pretty much every way for Earthbound. And then, for Mother 1, it just doesn't do a ton for you. Oh, you know what? I never grabbed the hamburger in that trash can, did I? Tucson. Anyway, I won't, I'm gonna actually pay attention and lock in now. When does Duster show up? Gonna be waiting a while. See, I don't know. I don't have as much of a problem with the screen crunch as a lot of people do. I think it looks kind of ugly for Earthbound. It really shows. But honestly, I don't think the screen crunch is a huge problem. It really is just the music. Like, if the music was fixed, this would be a good way to experience these games. I feel like the SNES version of Earthbound would locking in. Dang it. I do feel like the SNES version ultimately would be the better version for Earthbound still, but at least this would be a more... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I take back everything I said. The mushroomization terrible. Anyway. It's so zoomed in. It really is. Got any big goals for next year, MonkeyNess? I haven't set them yet. Usually I set my goals for the year. I set my goals for the year in January, usually. I will say, though, all of the goals I set for this... Oh, boy. Switched up on me. All of the goals I set for this year for my YouTube channel, I reached in May. And then I set new ones, and then reached all but one of them by August. So it's been a great year. I'm trying to go into 2025 with like reasonable expectations, because this was just an amazing year, and thank you guys so much for that. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. This would be a good port if it had Teddy. It does have Teddy in it. Oh, therefore good port. Therefore good port. Anyway. AI overview seems to think Mother 1+2 is new. These are just two runaway dogs. Alright. beat Earthbound blindfolded. I had an idea for a stream a couple years ago. I was gonna do this monkey doing numbers. Thank you. What was I talking about? The GBA port loses a lot of charm that the original SNES version had. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I am inclined to agree. Can I squeeze through here? Nope. I just don't want to deal with that guy. I forgot what I was gonna say. Where is 2 and why did he have a son? Oh, I remember now. I had an idea for a stream a couple years ago. This is back when I first started this YouTube channel. Here, I should life up first. I was gonna do a stream where I play all of Earthbound in one go, but I have to walk the entire time. I was gonna have a separate camera set up of me walking on a treadmill. And that was going to be the gimmick. Originally when I conceived this YouTube channel, what I was going to do was a never-ending Let's Play of Earthbound, where I would Let's Play the game, and then once I finished the game, I would just start a new one. And there would be no in-between. I would just continue doing it. It would be almost like a vlog podcast type of series at the same time. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Not again. Not again. Alright, phew. But I'm not, ad on Alive is crazy. Oh, did you get an ad? I must have. I didn't realize they were on. Anyway. Smash! I could have used that 3 battles ago. Let's see here. Heal. But I was just gonna do all these gimmick Let's Plays of Earthbound, where I would add something else different to the mix. I thought that was funny. Man, why can I not beat Everdread? There. Oh my gosh, another one. Thank you. Can I read all the Japanese for you? I don't know the language. Next time. Next time. Alright, there we go. Earthbound, but 1 pixel is different. Talking about a single pixel in Earthbound, you wait until April 2025, you're gonna get the video of your life. Yes, Everdread is optional. I just like getting the experience. He looks like he speedruns Dragster. 256 Earthbounds at the same time. That'd be an interesting experiment where you set up 100 emulations of Earthbound at the same time and have the same controller controlling all of them and trying to get them all to beat it one by one. See, there's a concept for a video. You guys think it's hard to do numbers on YouTube, you just have to have the good ideas. I need $200 for Apple Kit, so I'm gonna go back and double back and get that real quick. I think you'd kill your computer if you did that, yeah. True. Oh. This is why I must actually look at the screen while I'm playing. Whoa. Oh. Mr. T! No! This guy always looks like Teddy to me. It's probably intentional. Well, I hate that Ness's eye looks like that. It's so weird. Worth killing the computer for 100 Earthbounds? It's true. It's true, because a computer, if you think about it, is just a dedicated Earthbound machine. This is true. Mr. T, look out! Mr. T! Oh, okay, he's okay. He's okay, guys. He lives another day. Anyway, expect another stream this month. We're planning for one. Let me think here. Where am I going again? I'm going to Apple Kids. I've never been able to tell if this cat is supposed to... Why are there so many enemies? Oh my gosh. I can never tell if this cat's supposed to be like an actual cat laying on the roof, because I know cats do that sometimes, or if it's supposed to be like part of the sign. What is your headcanon? The car was going for me. It was going for you. Well, see, I mean, it was... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot he first asked anti-piracy measures are on. I don't think so. I don't think the GBA version has them. Not the same ones as Earthbound for SNES does. Here. There's the cookie. Anyway, it's just a cat. Maybe. Have I played the anti-piracy version of Earthbound? Yes, I have. It's incredibly not fun. Drunk driving confirmed in Earthbound. Canon. Am I playing the pirated version? No. I hate how all the sound effects for getting items and stuff, they sound like phone ringtones. They don't sound like the sound effects at all because they sound like... I think it just reuses the... I'm not even joking. I think it just reuses the ones from Mother 1 in this version to save space. And frankly, I don't think these games are big enough to demand like the entirety of the space on here. So like, I don't think they were pressed for it or anything. I don't really understand why they don't... I don't understand why they don't use more of it. Because, see, I was saying earlier that, the, what was I saying? Oh boy. I was saying earlier that this came earlier on in the Game Boy Advance's lifespan, so maybe that's why they were having some troubles, but I don't know, I'm reconsidering now, because it was like 2 years in, like, they had time to figure certain these things out, and with games as good as these that were, as inaccessible as they were... See, inaccessible, I have to be careful with treading on that territory, because this only came out 9 years after Earthbound released, and, so, like, you know, a lot of games hadn't been re-released much at that point, so... But, I mean, it's just kind of crazy to me that, by Earthbound fan, it's just kind of crazy to me that Atoy, who, from what I understood, supervised this whole production process, would allow the game to go out with the music sounding this bad. Like, it really does lead me to think, like, maybe he just kind of resigned himself to, like, yeah, it's going to sound worse, and he just was kind of like, you have to do what you can. Because Mother 3 for GBA hadn't gone into production yet at this point, from what I understand. I think it did, like, kind of shortly after this finished. They need room to fit the secret third game. Ooh, that's a good point. Earthbound is stupid big for a GBA cartridge. Okay, you know what? I'll take your word over mine, because frankly, I do not have... I do not know a ton about, like, programming games and stuff like that. So I will say I am out of my element talking about that. So if it is stupid big for a GBA cartridge, then I take that back. But I still think that sound is not the place to cut back. I still stand by that sound is not the place to cut back if you need to do things to make room. They should have turned it into a visual novel. Oh, right, the octopus. I forgot that that's what we were going to see here. Maybe they were just unfamiliar with how the GBA worked. I don't know, it seems so. They haven't disclosed, from what I've been able to find, like, the company that they contracted to actually do this port. So it doesn't seem like they even wanted their names on it, or maybe it was part of the agreement, who knows. Oh boy. Opinion on Ace Attorney. I've played a little bit of the first one. It's a game I would like to get back to at some point. It's just... I don't know, it's just like... I don't have the strongest desire. I'm more interested in playing, like, Professor Layton. I haven't played it yet, but I'd like to. No, it's just terribly optimized. That's what I imagined. That's what I guessed. Hey, Earth, by the way. Am I saying your name right? I feel like every time I see you in the chat, I say your name some way, and then I have to confirm with you if I said it right or not. Good to see you, though. Thank you for sticking around so long. It wouldn't sound that great anyways coming out of the GBA speakers, even if the music was one-to-one with the SNES. That's true. But, I don't know, there's still better ways they could have optimized it for this, the GBA sound chip. This is from talking to someone who's more familiar with this. That's not just my opinion. Thought it was PAX Soft Nice? No, that was, PAX Soft Nice, what did they do? I think... Maybe they did. I think they did stuff for Mother 1. A Mother 1 port or whatever. I don't know. I'm getting a bit lost in the weeds here. Ace Attorney is a 10 out of 10, but it's a huge time commitment. See, I was gonna say, initially, like, I wanted to play Ace Attorney, but it's just so long I couldn't get into it. But then I wasn't sure if I should say that or not, because I had a friend who told me that the games aren't that long, so maybe, I don't know. I have not played Touhou. Any remake of Mother 1 and 2 should have a key item section. Yeah, probably. Let me catch up with chat here a little bit. Mario Advance sounds pretty good. That's why I think there's not much of an excuse for Earthbound to sound this bad. Especially when this was, they had to anticipate this was going to, at least in Japan at the time it came out. But you have to think about it in that way, because there's no, this was never released outside of Japan, so this was specifically for Japanese audiences in the early 2000s, meant to be. And I'm pretty sure it was a toy who even said that, why are there so many enemies? That it was meant so that, like, people, younger generations could experience the game. It makes you think, like, why would they let what they were most likely anticipating to be the most accessible version of this game, because this was way before Virtual Console or anything, why would they allow it to go out this way? Like the OG trilogy, I would really like to. I would like to do that. That was not a hello, it's your dad call. That was Apple Kid telling me he has the Octopus Eraser. Ace Attorney 1 is 18 hours long. Okay, all right, I can probably get to that. Next time it goes on sale on the Switch, I'll probably pick it up, because they constantly are releasing, like, the trilogy collection for like $10. That's not bad at all. Ugh. There is part of me that believes Mother 1 plus 2 was made as a rush to indulge on the early 2000s nostalgia wave in Japan. I don't know. I guess there's a case to be made for that, but I do really think it's a matter of, it was more so to remind people of the series, since plans for Mother 3 to go into production for the GBA were probably getting solidified around that time. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I just wasted a hamburger for no reason. I saw I had more items. I was on total autopilot there. I was just like, I have to make room for the Octopus Eraser, because I'm used to always having full pockets when I'm at this point. When was this game released? Mother 1 plus 2. Remake might be a bit of a stretch in how I describe this, but remakes were released in 2003. Thoughts on Mario RPG? The original one? I love it. I thought the remake was fantastic too. I actually started a new file on the remake yesterday, because I wanted to do a low level run. I've gotten really into doing low level runs of RPGs for fun. Mario RPG is a tough one though, because it's very much possible, but you are fighting Mac at level 1. It even makes, like, Croc a bit of a tougher fight, which I loved. I have not played Secret of Mana yet. It's on my list. There's a lot of RPGs on my list. Like, I still haven't, like, finished Chrono Trigger. I've played some of it, and I was enjoying it. I just kind of fell out of it. Okay. Let's just... When he calls, 2 hours have passed? Yeah. Correct. The item scramble glitch was kept in the GBA version. The item scramble glitch? What are you referring to? The Octopus Eraser or Pencil Eraser? Probably the Octopus Eraser. I feel like it's just more genuine to a toy's vision, though I do like the pencil statue. It's very iconic. Like, it's hard to imagine Earthbound without that. It's one of the... Even though it's like an English localization, it's a localization thing. Easily one of the most iconic elements of Earthbound. Thoughts on Earthbound 0 as an EB hack? It's not even really a hack. It's just Earthbound 0 literally just adds the title screen, because not even the translation was part of the hack. The translation was done by the Sandhop team. So that as a hack, it's literally just a title screen. It literally all it did was add, is this game not nuzlockable? Yes, but if you lose poly, you're soft locked. Gosh, dang. This is a dream. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Mother 3 Nuzlocke would be cool if you could get old party members to replace the incapacitated. Mother 3 is would be much easier to Nuzlocke than this game. This would be a much This is a much more difficult game to Nuzlocke. Mother 1 Nuzlocke, there you go. I really did try to make a video on the concept of, like, can you beat Mother 1 at level 1 work? It's not remotely possible. I even tried to do it for, like, can you beat Earthbound at level 1 after I did the Mother 3 at level 1 video, and it's just not remotely possible. Having the teddy bear die in equivalent. Okay, gotcha. It makes sense. It's a glitch that wasn't found until, like, the last few years. So, like, it makes sense that it would be in this one because it wasn't even commonly known. In case you all want to know, the item scramble glitch is a glitch you can do with a teddy bear that makes it so you can equip any item in the game as a piece of equipment, which means Pooh's best weapon is not the Sword of Kings, it is a magic truffle. I've never covered that glitch on this channel. I was always planning on doing it at some point, but I just keep putting it off. I just don't know where to put it in a video. The leader from Mother 3 is so mysterious. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the point. Come on. Despawn. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight a mushroom. Go away. Fine, I'll fight one. I'd say put in a YouTube short. Oh, yeah, there. I guess that's an option. The reason I started doing YouTube shorts was because there were so many things I wanted to make videos about that I just didn't feel like made sense to make full videos about. And I was like, shorts are a great opportunity to just like make those videos that I like, that are those videos I want to make that are very short. Like, because I don't really do the memes on this channel anymore. Early on in the channel, I made like Earthbound memes. And I don't do those anymore, and I saw this as like those as an opportunity to get back into making those. I do not own the Mother 3 Game Boy Micro. It's so expensive. I just don't have, I don't know, I'm not a big collector, so like I just don't feel overly motivated to even seek it out. You can make Ness and Paul use Jeff's guns. I didn't even think about that. That's true. You could get them to use them. Interesting. Because I always just think about it in terms of giving them. Well, obviously they're not supposed to use those items, but I always think about using it to give them actual items as weapons and stuff. But yeah, I gotta play Golden Sun at some point. Playing it off. I don't have like the Advanced Switch membership, so like I don't have the GBA thing. And I guess I could just emulate it. I don't know. I haven't given it. I just haven't really given it that much thought. It's a very much a game on the back burner. There's just a million games I want to play, and I'll never get to them all ever. What Earthbound merch do I own? I own the Mother 2 and Mother 3 plushies. I own the Mother 2 art book that just came out. Then I will have the Ness amiibo soon. I have the Ness Pesto. Come on, go away. The Ness Pesto clay figure model. I keep that on my desk at all times. My wife actually got it for me the first year we were dating for Christmas, because I kind of passively mentioned that I really like this game, so she got me the little figure for Christmas, which was just the sweetest thing ever, and I treasure it so much. I'm trying to think. I own the Mr. Saturn keychain. I own the Mother 1 Melodies notebook. What else do I got? Those are the things that come to mind. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. Okay, cool. Did you think the 2 Runaway 5 member plushes? No, I didn't get the Runaway 5, the Tanzura Brothers plushes. I just wasn't that interested in them. I don't know. It's just that the plushies in particular are so expensive that like I didn't feel that investing in getting them. I kind of got the Mother 3 ones kind of haphazardly without thinking that much. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even like necessarily really want them. I thought they were cool, but I was like, yeah, I can get those. I can probably make some cool videos with them, and I made some videos and I enjoyed doing that, so it was worth the investment. Oh my gosh. Didn't a toy like one of your tweets on X? I've gotten... I'm glad you asked. I have gotten a total of like 5 tweets liked by a toy. Proud to say. I'm a real earthbounder, because I got my mother tweet liked by father. It's always very pleasant, because I think he liked one of... Oh, there's Dad. Speaking of father. Anyway, what I think probably happened is a toy liked one of my tweets one time because he liked one of my memes. And then what I'm assuming happened is, because of that, I started getting recommended to him. What were the tweets? I gotta be honest, I don't even really remember which ones they were. It's just a few memes. Let's see, what am I doing here? The toy is a true MonkeyNess watcher. Well, the first time he liked one of my tweets was he liked the tweet I sent out promoting the Saturn Valley analysis video, which was very flattering. And people were like, "Oh my gosh, that means he watches your videos," but I don't think he does. Maybe he watched a minute of the video or something. I feel like that's probably the best case scenario. I doubt he watches any of my videos, but it was very nice of him. He retweeted a tweet I was mentioned in once because what was it? When I was on Mother She Wrote like a couple months ago on the podcast, it seems like he is friends with the host of that, Kat, and he reposted the tweet promoting the episode I was in, which was cool. He seems like a cool guy. I'll just drop this. I'm not gonna need it. Ooh, sorry. He's watching this stream right now. Everyone tweet this to a toy right now. He would love that if everyone started tweeting this at him. Don't do that. Do not do that. Alright, come on. I cannot get stuff to despawn in this version. I wonder if there's something different in the coding that makes it work differently, or if the spawn plates are at higher rates or something. I don't have a problem with the sound effects in this game as much as it sounded like I do. It just doesn't sound like Earthbound, and that's my issue with it, is that there are Earthbound sound effects that they have made. The sound effects don't even necessarily sound bad, or as bad as the music. It just sounds wrong. Don't need Travel Charm yet. I already have one, so I don't think I need it. Playing in Japanese because I downloaded the wrong ROM. Oh, is this? Oh, Croissant! This version came out a decade after the original? Yes. The Mother 1+2 came out in 2003 and was the first re-release of Mother 1 and 2, most likely done to... most likely just to promote Mother 3 coming out. Though I do think a toy said in an interview is because he wanted people to be able to share it with their kids and stuff. A toy said the sweetest thing when he was like, it feels like I have grandchildren because people who are very young come up to him and say they love Mother so much. And I think that's just kind of the sweetest thing ever. I prefer mount a toy to Holy Lowly Mountain. I think I do too. Sorry. I'm just getting a little tired from talking, honestly. You know, I did a fun stream series. The first time I started streaming on this channel, I did a series where every time I was playing the game, but every time I'd... Oh, wait, does that... Okay, cool. I thought I might need beta to do it. Anyway, where every time I died in this game, I would start from the very beginning. And that was the first time I beat the game without dying at all, I think. And that was fun. I'm just getting memories of that because I think the first time I died when I was doing that series was here. Oh, gosh. Okay. I did play Mario & Luigi Brothership. I've 100%ed it. I thought it was good. I see people saying they think it might be one of the best in the series, and I feel like it's a mid-range tier game in the series. I did like it. I will say that much. It's a good game. I don't really know anything about Golden Sun, honestly. Alright, there we go. Can you still get the limited edition hoodie? Nope. That's been gone for quite a while. Maybe I'll do a new one. I don't even know how many people who are here were there when I had that. When I hit 10,000 subscribers at the beginning of the year, there was like a hoodie you could get for a limited time. That was like the MonkeyNess 10,000. If you want to see what it looked like, it's in the How to Kill Bubble Monkey video. But maybe I'll do a one for 25 since we're gonna reach that here soon, probably this week. Maybe I'll do one. I'll see. I thought the design was awesome. My friend Mikey did it, and I thought he did a fantastic job on it. It has like 10,000 dots on it. It had an X for 10, and it had the Japanese for monkey on it. I thought it looked awesome. I still have mine. That was cool. Ugh. Okay. There we go. Don't play Earthbound on your phone. I'm just kidding. People, you know, I did that video on, like, what's the best version of Earthbound, and made a whole joke about, like, you can't experience it on your phone, like, doing the David Lynch bit. And I got so many... Oh, bye, Trashman. Anyway, people... I got so many comments from people being upset, like I played it on my phone, and it was great. It's like, it's just a joke. It was not that deep. Alright, cool. Maple, what are you animating? I want to know. I don't know if you can even let me know. Get real. B-Rice, have you watched Twin Peaks? You have to have seen Peak, right? Twin Peak, right? Alright, come on. Sweet. Did you see that? That was awesome. That was... does anyone remember Continue Show? The people who used to collab with JonTron all the time? And they always had their epic close call replays. That took skill. That took so... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I did that on purpose, though. There we go. I play games like Plants vs. Zombies on a phone. I play Plants vs. Zombies on a phone. Works very well on a phone. Do we know why Lucas didn't follow the trend to be named after the system he debuted on? Why wasn't he named Vance? Oh, that's a good point. Well, it's because the name comes from the book The Notebook, the Notebook trilogy, and it's very intentional that he chose Lucas because Lucas and Klaus are anagrams of each other, and the kind of the idea is how they... A big part of that story is how they contrast. So makes sense. There are so many snakes in here. Why is the spawn rate so high? It's so weird. She's animating animations, obviously. Why didn't I think of that? I would watch the stream, but it's homework time. Sorry. Thanks for coming. Have you seen Brawl Subspace Emissary cutscene? It has something to do with that. Okay. We'll talk more later. Goodbye, Mr. Wait a second. I didn't, actually equip the hard hat, did I? Is it here? There it is. There we go. Cool. I love that Paula's default name in this, in the Japanese version, is Pala. P-A-L-A. I like that a lot. That's technically a canon way of spelling the name. If you do that, people can't say you're wrong. Or you could do it to bait people into saying you're wrong so that you can say, no, actually, it's in Mother 1+2, Peak. My save file's glitched. Why is that? Mother 3 is easier than 2. Very true. My favorite RPGs aside from Mother. I really like the Persona series. I haven't finished SMT3 yet, but I enjoy that quite a bit. I'm trying to think, what else do I like? What are other things I like? I like Mario RPGs. That's a very basic thing to say. Anytime someone asks me something, all of a sudden I have no interest whatsoever. Remy! Oh my gosh. Hi, Remy. Good to see you. Oh, goodness. Remy is a super underrated creator. You guys should check out his stuff. He's a very nice guy, too. See, I always thought Mother 3 was easier than Mother 2, but I've heard from a lot of people after saying... I said that in a video like a year or two ago, and I got a lot of people saying that like they thought Mother 3 was way harder than Mother 2, which is crazy to me, because it's always been like the easier one to me. Mother 3 has always been the easiest to me. Thoughts on Pokemon? I do like Pokemon. Wait, what am I getting? Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, cookie. Gosh dang it, that wasn't worth the trade at all. Here, I'll just use this now. What was I talking about? Pokemon. I like the first 4 generations a lot. I didn't really get into the 5th one. I was playing Black and White 2 earlier this year and really enjoying it. I got like halfway into the game, my computer crashed, and I lost 4 hours of progress and have not touched it since. That was one of the hardest. Oh my gosh! I didn't get the Franklin badge. I didn't get the Franklin badge because my pockets were full. I'm glad I looked before I went to Carpainter. I replayed Emerald this year. Emerald's still really good. I'm trying to think, what other RPGs do I like? I played Persona 3 twice this year, and I really do just love Persona 3. Okay, so people talking about when Mother 3 takes place. See, people are always saying, like, are speculating on Mother 3's place in the timeline. I do think there's a case to be made that it's an alternate dimension. It's not made entirely clear. And it doesn't seem like there are characters from... See, if it takes place in the same timeline as Mother 2, it's a bit complicated because Venus seems to be the same age when she appears in it. So it seems difficult to pinpoint what that would be unless she was brought to that time, which it seems to be the implication. Which seems like if it's in the same timeline, it's probably thousands of years later, I would imagine, or it's hundreds or thousands of years later, or it's in an alternate dimension where there's an alternate past that played out. The Frank badge, right? I'm not going to fill my inventory in Escargot Express with the fresh eggs. I never do that. It just doesn't seem necessary to me. It seems like it's not necessarily worth the time investment, honestly. Yeah, Venus is in Mother 3. I mean, she's just named Mysterious Woman, but it's like the exact same sprite. You can tell it's her. She shows up in Tazmily Village during Chapter 7. And then... I'm trying to even remember if she's in New Pork City. Probably. Paula's theme is Youngtown from R1. I love Paula's theme so much. One of my favorite songs in this game. Okay, I need to upgrade my equipment here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. I'm getting a bit tired here. How long have I been going, actually? Let me see. Wow, it's been like 2.5 hours. Okay. Let's get some money. I heard you can use Friends Yo-Yo to ruin Mother 3's final boss. Yes, you can. I feel like I'll probably need like 600. Because I'm going to upgrade all my equipment, and then I'm going to go stay at the hotel before I take on Carpainter. I used to call him Carpenter. Wait. Oh, I don't have any room. Gosh dang it. Use the cookie. Have I played Chrono Trigger or Zombies Ate My Neighbors? I have not played Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I have watched a lot of content on it, though. I have not finished Chrono Trigger. I have played some of it, though. And I did really enjoy it. Remy, make a new video. Okay. I really want to do more, like, shout-outs to smaller creators. Because a lot of bigger creators have uplifted me, and it really made me realize I need to be doing the same. It's like the right thing to do. And I really just want more people involved in this community. Like, I just want people watching more Earthbound content, more Mother series content. And I know Remy doesn't necessarily only do that, but Is it just me, or is this cow bluer than it is in the SNES version? Did I lose my mind? Is my mind gone right now? Or is this cow bluer? Oh, thanks, Matthias. Shout out from Brazil. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I really appreciate that. That's very nice. Thank you. I do want, just more mother content being made. The series is so important to me in my life, and I just really want more people invested in the community, more people watching the videos, more people making the videos. Because there's a lot of really nice, sweet people in this community. I have a lot of really good friends that I made through this community, and it's led to a lot of opportunities for me. This just means the world to me. Okay. So let's take on Car Painter. He's always been that blue, don't worry. But how legendary would it have been? Is this town a KKK allegory? Not intentionally. It seems like it's more so meant to reference a different cult that was active in Japan at the time that did a lot of... they were known for... I'm trying to remember. They did like a gas bomb on like a subway train or something like that. That's more so what it's going for. I mean, I feel like it's too apparent to have not been an inspiration somewhat, but I don't think that was necessarily the intention. Okay. I'm making the cow more blue. Thank you for that. The Mother series is one of the most polite communities I've ever seen. That's nice to hear. Oh, here's the don't go to heaven guy. Matthias, that's so nice. I hope I'm saying your name right. Wait, let me catch here. Do you think they'll ever remake Earthbound Beginning specifically? I don't think it's all that likely, honestly. I would love it to be, but I don't know if it's particularly likely. At least I don't think it is unless Mother 3 were to be released. Sorry. I'm trying to catch up here. The happy cult in Japan is real. It's not exactly like this though. Blue, I'm learning how to whistle. What does the HH stand for? Happy. Is Mother too racist? I feel like if people who say that about Earthbound are really missing the point of what Earthbound is trying to do with its commentary. I can't bring myself to watch that video where the guy's like, that's called like Earthbound is a failed American satire, because I feel like it's just gonna like kind of irritate me, so I haven't watched it. Okay. Apple Kid is Steve Wozniak of Apple. I feel like that's such a stretch. People say like Apple Kid and Orange Kid are supposed to be Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, and I feel like there's nothing to support that other than they're inventors and one of them has an apple motif. Because how do you explain Bill Gates and oranges? Am I ever going to do a Paula solo run? Probably not. I don't really have an interest to. I think I'll just use my bomb here. Gonna free up some space. Oh, stop healing, you jerk. I haven't read or watched Mob Psycho yet. I was just talking to Arcade actually about it, saying that I want to watch it and how peak it is. Same thing with Chainsaw Man. Didn't hit anybody. Come on. I watched the video the other day. It sucked. I'm not gonna crap on it because I haven't watched it myself. Why am I... Gosh, how much HP do you have? Alright, not that much. Alright, cool. I don't think Earthbound is meant to be a parody of the US. I mean, it's more specific than that, and its themes are also deeper than just being a parody. My opinion on Mother 1+2 version of the soundtrack, I hate it. I'm not gonna say every song in this version of the game is outright terrible, but I will say there is not a single... Oh my gosh. I will say there's not a single song in this version that's as good as or better than the original. It butchers the music of everyone. Even Mother 1, which people like to pretend sounds fine, but it doesn't. It sounds really terrible. Yeah, Earthbound's influences stretch far beyond the United States, for sure. Best song in this version? Boy Meets Girl, the one playing right now, doesn't sound too bad. I feel like Onette doesn't sound particularly good. I feel like it has the wrong instruments boosted in its mixing. It's more of a satire on the RPG genre. Yes. It's more about... Earthbound's more about video games than it is about the United States. The United States is just kind of like the incidental place it takes place in. It's not necessary. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with like its themes and messages. It's more like urban fantasy. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I don't know. It's hard to say it's more like that when it's kind of when the series is kind of the thing that started it. Okay. Oh man, I don't feel like fighting the crows because it takes so long for you to get to a point where you can one-shot them. I'm so glad Mother 3 made it to Smash Brawl, including the Porky boss fight. I agree. It feels like something... It almost feels like, oh my gosh, that sounds so bad. Let me listen to this, what the jingle sounds like when she joins your party in this version. I haven't played this version very far in a long time. Alright, let's see. My favorite Earthbound villain? The Porky. Porky, gotta pick Porky. Okay, that doesn't sound terrible. It doesn't sound quite right. I feel there has to be like a all those wrong notes you're playing SpongeBob meme of this game somewhere, right? Like this, like it sounds so slightly wrong in so many cases and so terribly wrong in others. Is the Ruined Zoo the same as Mother 1? I mean, it seems to have been somewhat inspired by it, but no, I don't think it is. Okay, so, as I was saying before, it feels like Lucas was put in Brawl almost like to fulfill the promise Sakurai... Oh, come on! That Sakurai made, of putting him, back when he was gonna put him in Melee. Oh, he stole my hamburger. Don't you steal something too. Okay, cool. Anyway, but it's nice. It's very nice. Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat here. I didn't know he considered Lucas in Melee. Lucas was originally meant to replace Ness in Super Smash Bros. Melee, because Mother 3 was supposed to be out, at the time, but it got canceled, so they removed him and just kept Ness. Do I think there's a multiverse in this series? I think potentially. I feel like each game probably either takes place in its own like universe, going by the game's canon, so like not including the comics and everything. Like it's either that, or they're all in one linear timeline. I feel like, I mean, that's kind of a bad answer because that's kind of, those are like the only two options really, but those are kind of the only options, so like that's not a great answer. But it is true that like those are the only interpretations it really leaves room for. What? And then I walked into a wall. Oh yeah, Smash is the reason probably most Mother fans are fans today. I mean, that and like Toby Fox probably. Okay, we gotta suit Paula up, or Pala. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. I wonder why they took out this like little highlight thing in the American version. Maybe Geeg isn't striking back, he's just striking again. Yeah, there's certainly more to suggest that Mother 1 and 2 take place in the same universe than there are the rest, because Porky does like outright say that he is going to escape to like another world. So that does seem to suggest there's like an element of potential like multiverse type stuff at play. Let's get you this. Undertale definitely, for sure. I was surprised in the poll I did with all of the statistics and stuff, like how many people weren't saying they found it through Smash, but through like another fandom. There we go. Wish you had... Yeah, I mean, I also wish Lucas was less of a Ness, like, offshoot, too. But, you know, gotta play the cards that are dealt. I mean, how much different could you do? It feels weird to me that Lucas's... The thing that doesn't make sense to me is why they made Lucas's final Smash PK Starstorm, when it so obviously should have been PK Love. Like, it's right there. It's so obvious that that's what it should have been. I don't know why on earth they chose to go that route. It's just like, it seems like such an easy way to differentiate them. I'm trying to see your full username here. Throton's Hairs Retro Gaming and Chess sent $5. Steve Wozniak has the look of Apple Kid. It's not Jobs. Orange Kid is Gates. Gotcha. I mean, I have heard that intention before. Thank you for the donation. That was very nice. I appreciate that. I've heard that interpretation before. I think it has merit, but I don't think it's intentional. I mentioned it in the analysis series, but I don't really... I think I did, at least. Anyway, but I don't think that that's necessarily what they were going for. Earthbound-like RPGs, I suggest. Play Deltarune. Deltarune's fantastic. I don't play a lot of Mother likes. At some point I'll probably do a video where it's like I play like a bunch of them and review them all at once. What do you think of the Halloween hack? I know quite a bit about it, but I actually haven't played the Halloween hack myself. And I don't really plan on doing a video covering it. I'm just not interested in doing it. But, I mean, it is what it is, you know, it's in late 2000s, ROM hack. Like, it has kind of the hallmarks you expect. Oh, what the there should not be a bear over here. What was that about? That's crazy. Okay. Let's fire, I guess. Where do they keep the old Mother 2 clay models? They actually just... so they keep them in a warehouse in safe containers, and they actually just took them out recently, a few months ago, and had them on display at an exhibit in Japan for Mother 2's 30th anniversary this year. And in the new Mother 2 art book they just released, they have high-quality photos of a bunch of them. Not all of them, but a bunch of them. First time hearing MonkeyNess swear, almost. You know, I do not swear in my personal life, but I come close quite a bit. And frankly, the closest I come to swearing in my personal life is playing video games. Straight up. Oh, FF7. You know, FF7's one of my favorite RPGs. I don't know how I forgot about that one. Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games of all time. I have a backlogged account. It's just my username here, or it might be monkey_ness or something. So if you want to see like what I think of games, like a lot of it's there. But yeah, absolutely. Where can I get Earthbound art book? It's on Amazon Japan. It's just called Secret of Mother 2. It's probably on the Hobonichi store. I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked. If an Earthbound live-action movie was ever made, how'd you react? I would say animated would probably be the better way to go. But, I mean, I would be excited for it. Did you know if you use an alternate word than a swear word and give it meaning to liberate your anger, it does work? Oh, no need for blasphemy to vent off steam. That's a funny way of saying it. Anyway, I mean, I guess I could. I would feel kind of, like, kooky, though, saying, like, going, oh, crackers. Like, I don't know, I feel kind of like a dork saying that, so I'd prefer just not to use. I try. I say gosh dang it a lot just out of habit, but I don't know. I'm not huge on expletives in general. Just because it feels like if you're just like replacing. I love Pizza Tower. My friend Post Elvis did music for it. He's great. Anyway, I feel like if you're just going to take something, an expletive, that's basically the same thing. Like, you're basically just still swearing, which is why, like, gosh dang it, I'm kind of mixed on, because, like, I'm basically still saying. I don't know. I'm kind of getting, like, too into it, honestly. It just doesn't really matter that much there. Oh gosh, no. Okay, phew. I didn't want to get into a fight with that bear. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna take that back. I don't have a problem with expletives, but I don't know. I don't really have a desire to make up my own. Personally, I would just feel kind of dorky doing that. Pelvis mention. Just say a SpongeBob swear like barnacles. Frankly, if a toy was to auction off the Bubble Monkey model, would I try to win it? I'd probably bet on it. I mean, that thing would be so expensive. That thing would sell for several thousands of dollars. Like, there's stuff that's like the Mother... That's like... The Mother 2 jackets sell for like a couple $1,000s here and there. Like, the lowest one thing that sold for was like $800. So, like, selling one of the actual models, which would never happen. But, anyway. Okay. Let's see what Freeze can do to Batty. I can't remember. He felt strange. See, I can say things like that because I know the game so well, and it's gonna make new people joining the chat think I know Japanese. Anyway, I'm gonna take back everything I said about expletives. I was just kind of riffing, and I feel like I don't actually necessarily mean what I said. Okay, so boom. The battle backgrounds with lower resolution low-key look cooler. I think they look fine. The battle backgrounds, I'm surprised, translated so well with how poorly a lot of the other elements did. You're playing Mother 3 for the first time right now, Kellen? That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Stay away from spoilers if you haven't been spoiled on it. Okay, let's freeze you. I really need Paula not to die right here. That would be very unfortunate. Okay. Please. Okay, whoa. Alright, sweet. See, the real thing is that you need Paula to survive, like, 2 getting to Mondo Mole, then you need her to survive, like, 2 turns. After that, you're, like, pretty much home free. Because all you gotta do is paralyze Mondo Mole and you're totally safe. Okay, come on. You don't kill enemies, they just stop moving, right? They became tame. And that's intentional. It's not just like a thing where you can say, where most people would assume it's dorky censorship or something. It's like you're like reviving their humanity in a sense or whatever, or restoring them to their humanity. All right, let's try this. The chiptune level up theme sucks. I agree. You know, this is another battle background that looks quite good. Okay. Now let's... Guard. I get that they did just the most rudimentary translations for this, but that's like really funny to see. And that's probably why Palas is spelled like that, so not canon. I take that back. Okay. Am I more sci-fi or fantasy? I'm not like super into either, frankly. Did that work? I have no idea if that worked or not. I guess we'll see. Okay, well he's using life up, so that probably means it worked, because it makes no sense for him to heal right now. Yep, he definitely is. Alright, sweet. 2 sanctuaries in 2 hours. It's probably been closer to 3 at this point. Cool. Mondo Mole looks good. His sprite looks good. His sprite looks remarkably faithful. So, like, I'm sure it's 1-to-1. I mean, they didn't do much in terms of changing the sprites. I mean, it's mostly screen crunch. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate Earthbound? What can I say other than 10? It's tough. That's a tough question. It's hard. I don't know. I'll give it a 10 out of pure principle. This is taking too long. Is that supposed to be blood? Probably. My favorite game besides Earthbound. My next favorite game is probably... Let me think here. Oh, man. Let me see. I'm gonna go on a limb and say Super Mario 64. I know it's kind of a boring answer, but it's true. It's really as great as people say. I'm not gonna go for the ultimate weapons. It would just be 2.5 hours of me doing nothing. Did Mondo Mole kill any of the other moles or bears based on his bloody sprite? It's possible. It's possible. You know, have you guys ever heard of a rat king? I'm not talking about like the rats that like get their tails all knotted up. A rat king. A rat king is basically back when the bubonic plague was happening, the Black Plague. What they did was places were overrun with rats. So what they would do is take a bunch of rats, put them all into a pit together, like a well essentially, and then eventually there would be one rat because they would get so starving that they would eventually start cannibalizing. So then there would be one rat eventually. Then what they would do is throw a bunch more rats down, and then eventually there would be one rat from there, usually the same one from before, because it was already used to eating the other rats. And then they would take that rat out and release it into the village, and then eventually there wouldn't be a rat problem anymore, because it would start eating all the rats. Sorry if I ruined all of your guys' nights by telling you that. Oh, goodness. What was I saying? Or was someone asking me about something else? No, Mario is too slippery. I disagree. I think the controls in Mario 64 are some of the best controls in any video game. That's the most metal Ratatouille story. Rip Mondo Mole. One of my favorite posts I've ever done online is a while ago that's incredibly metal. Anyway. Sunshine's my favorite, but 64 is a masterpiece. See, I used to love... Sunshine's one of my favorite games, too, don't get me wrong, but I think I might be See, Sunshine used to be my favorite Mario game, but I think I might be swayed towards 64 now that I'm an old, boring person. There's something I was responding to that I totally lost track of. Will I play One Shot? I don't know. There's so many other games on my list. I gotta play Leave a Live. Gotta play Chrono Trigger. Gotta play SMT. There's just an endless amount of games I need to get through. Hopefully, eventually. This is the GBA version. Come on. Get out of... whatever. It's green swirl. I can just run away. Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Gosh dang it. Stop. Ness. No! I did it again! Do I think there's enough inventory spaces? I don't know. I think... I'm not going to be a purist and say there shouldn't be a key item space, but like I really don't think the item storage is as bad as people make it out to be. I do think there are points when the game just pushes it too far. Because like the Monkey Caves are an example of just a point where they push the systems far beyond their limits, and that's why it gets so frustrating. When do you think we can chat again? Would love to someday work on videos, just have production sessions someday. Hopefully not too far in the future, Maple. I could probably do one this month. South Park Stick of Truth is an awesome game. I played the Stick of Truth. I have not played whatever the second one was called, the Fractured. But I gotta be honest, Stick of Truth is a mixed experience for me because it's fun. It's a lot of fun, but It's pretty glitchy. It's pretty buggy, and I feel like there are some balancing issues. It doesn't feel like the progression is like the the slow slope up it should be. It feels like it's kind of up and down. You can't quite tell if you're supposed to be at certain places yet. I do enjoy it though. It's very funny. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I feel like most people have trouble with the item storage, or it's like an earlier playthrough or something. You just gotta remember to put stuff in Escargot Express. I understand it's a bit of a pain though, because people just are like, oh, I don't feel like waiting for the thing to come. This version's OST is Fire on Mute, correct. Jealous Space is what I hate about Mario 3, that's it. You know, honestly, Jealous Space I don't think it is as bad as people say, because you just gotta buy pencil rockets. You use 2 pencil rockets, you don't have to deal with the instruments, and then you just have Boney use items while Lucas heals and puts out a PK love here and there. I don't think it's that bad. How do vegans play Earthbound? Wow. This is the thinking man's channel. Alright. Whoops, sorry. 1 second here. I'm sorry, I'm responding to something. I love Paper Mario. I love it. I've only played the first 4 games, so I don't have the expertise on the series, but I love the first 3 games quite a bit. Whoop, sorry about that. My wife just left me a voicemail. She was over at her friend, and she's over at her friend's decorating her Christmas tree with her. So that's why I decided to stream. Had some spare time here. All right, come on. The rockin' sound effect. I kind of like the rockin' sound effect. You know, it's not. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound right at all. But you know, it's kind of cute. All right, Paula, eat. Favorite final boss in gaming? I feel like it's hard to. I mean, I really love Safer Sephiroth. That's a tough one, because like I feel like some of them, like it's hard to say Gygus just because I feel like it's just not the same once you've played it before. Favorite OST in gaming? Probably Mother 3. Probably Mother 3 or Persona 3. I'll tell you, JRPG's ending in 3. Some top shelf Kino. I gotta finish Final Fantasy VIII. I played the first like hour of it and was like, I'm not really enjoying this, and I just put it down. But like, I just put it down way too early. I gotta get back into it. But at this point, it's been so long since I started it, I just gotta restart it. Well, how is that a green swirl? No, all the sound effects in this game are chiptunes. They don't sound particularly good. I mean, they don't sound bad, but they don't sound like Earthbound, which I think is the issue. Donkey Kong Country 2 does have a fantastic OST. I love all of the Donkey Kong Country OSTs. I like, I do like, Donkey Kong Country 1's better, though. I gotta be honest, I don't like Donkey Kong Country 2 that much. I don't think it's a bad game, but I feel like it rides the line of BS and fun way too closely. Can I make up an Earthbound enemy on the spot? No. I was gonna say, let's see, but then that wouldn't be really making one off the... Well, that'd be off the top of my head. Let me see. What can I make of one? No, I can't. I'm sorry. Am I gonna do the Viper glitch at the end? I'll see. I don't know. That will also require me reserving space in my inventory for like the whole game, so I don't know. Okay. Hat in Time. I haven't played a Hat in Time. I was so excited for it when it was in development, and then I never played it. Tropical Freeze, best DKC. I haven't played Tropical Freeze either. This is just the stream where I say, oh, that's a cool game I haven't played. There was a time in my life from when I was like, let me see here. I was like, from the time I was like 14 until I was like 19, I hardly played any video games. I was so busy at the time with like extracurricular activities at school and stuff. I was getting home like late at night most days, and therefore I just didn't have time for video games. So like between 2015 and 2019, like the only game I bought pretty much was Mario Maker 1. I just wasn't super... I kind of fell out of playing video games for a while. I love them though. No, I know Ridgeway's Earthbound. They did a good job with their project. Did you guys see that Earthbound Sagas came back? How many people know about that? They released Chapter 5 and it was like an hour-long movie. It was awesome. DKC 3 is underrated. I tried to play it, I just didn't really like it. I had to drop it. I was like marathoning the games and I got like a couple hours into it and was like, I don't really... I'm not really enjoying this. I have to give it another shot. It's been quite a while though. T-Rex Bat Challenge, no interest. I didn't see it on the Mother Iceberg video. What on the Mother Iceberg video? I think I'm gonna wrap up in a bit here. I think I'm gonna wrap up once we get to Threed. Ugh, I'm getting a bit tired. Gotta rest. And I've been going for like 3 hours at this point, I think. Alright. Have you had a good experience streaming on YouTube? Also, yeah, no, I haven't really had any issues streaming on YouTube. They've been pretty good. I've never tried streaming on Twitch. I don't really have an interest in like starting another platform for people to follow me on. I just don't want to. Ew, AI chat summary. Is there a way to turn it off? I don't know. I don't even see an option to turn it off. I feel like YouTube just has that on by default. I saw the Earthbound Saga Chapter 5 and was wondering where Super Lloyd was. Oh. Streaming's fun but exhausting. Yes, I agree. I'm always like dead tired by the end of it. Someone came to me once and was like, hey, I think I found the sample for this, and they thought it was from like I'm trying to think. They thought it was like a Fleetwood Mac sample or something, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like if it was a Fleetwood Mac sample, we would probably... I forgot you have to give it to this person after you're done with the show. Oh, wait, I needed the backstage pass. What am I thinking? Oh, it's so jarring seeing them both in black. I'm so used to the red and green. If translators were worried about Threed, I just released Threed would be... realize Threed would be King DDD. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost on what you're saying there. This version is the video game equivalent of eating mozzarella-flavored dollar store chips instead of mozzarella sticks. Wait, can I show them to him now? I feel like I still have to watch the... Yeah, okay, I still have to do this after the show. Excuse me. Alright, gotcha. Thank you. Aren't they called the Jonas Brothers or something? They're the Tanzura Brothers. Oh, right. Talk to you. Can I just talk to you? Do I have to talk to everybody here? Okay, cool. I just have to talk to her. Chaos Theater music makes me think of McThrillington. I feel so smart whenever I get to tell people that Chaos Theater is referenced in Scott Pilgrim. Alright, so I feel like I literally just have to go in here and then I can just start it. Okay, yeah, cool. What if magic butterflies are created from the sanctuary spots? It's a compelling theory. Interesting. Mother 1 is underrated. I think it's properly rated. I feel like everyone's kind of on the same page. Story and characters are great. Music's really good. Moment-to-moment gameplay lacks a bit, and it's a bit confusing. It can be a bit obtuse sometimes, so... I don't know. I was talking in a Discord server with someone like a month ago or something, and they're like, Mother 1's not hard at all, actually, and I can beat it at the bare minimum level. I'm like, yeah, but the average gamer can't do that. Like, the average person playing a game to enjoy it, like, would have to probably beat Mother 1 at level, like, 30, at least. Something like that. Like, just the average person, because Mother 1's just not beginner-friendly, and it wasn't a game targeted at hardcore gamers. It was a game created for the general public, and that's my issue with it here and there. Speaking of Scott Pilgrim, Scott wore a Mother 2 shirt at some point. True, I did. You know what? That was another thing. I got to be the CinemaSins guy. Like, it kind of sucks. No Mother 2 shirt. When I rewatched it a couple weeks ago. I loved that movie when I was like 16, but I gotta tell you, rewatching it now that I'm older, it's actually a way better movie when you understand you're not supposed to like Scott and think he's kind of a piece of crap. There you go. The movie's far better when you do understand that. I lacked some media literacy here and there when I was 16. I really hate how people talk about Duncan's Factory. I mean, Duncan's Factory is very poorly designed. Everything looks exactly the same, and it is a problem. But I feel like you shouldn't put the player in a position where they feel like they have to have a walkthrough. I feel like that can be an issue. But I don't know. What is it that people say about it? Isn't it just people say it's confusing? I beat the games in order of 3, 1, and 2. That's such an interesting order, ending with Earthbound. That's so bizarre to me. Just like everyone I've ever known has done 2, 1, 3. That's literally been everyone I know's experience with this series. Alright, come on. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Can I still go in? Alright, come on. Hey, sidewalk, get out of my way. There we go. I mean, Mother 3 just has balance issues. You take away the balance issues, like, I would say a lot of the issues are gone. Because if you fix the balancing problems, then, like, a lot of the difficulty spikes are automatically fixed. Why do the sprites in this look so bad? I think the sprites look fine. Well, what's wrong with the sprites? They just look like Earthbound to me. It's just that there's screen crunch, so, like, the health menus and stuff like that are really crushed and look weird. There's no filter on. Oh, you know what? It might just be the resolution of the screen. Incorrect video scaling, yeah, that's the issue. That's on my end, that's not the game's fault. Fixing the balancing fixes the level issues. I feel like you're referencing something I'm not quite picking up. Hi, Kosh. Anyway, yeah, I had to scale the emulator window a bit funny just because I need to see a lot of things. I work on a single monitor setup, so I don't have two monitors at the moment because one I had broke recently, so I had to just get rid of it. So that's why I'm in this position where I have to size it so that I can see like 4 other windows at the same time. Anyway. Would I consider getting 2 monitors? I would love 2 monitors. I just, it's not a priority for me right now. Alright. Cool. Alright, thank you for everyone who came. I can't believe over 100 people were here, like, pretty much the whole time. Like, most of the time, we had, like, 100 plus viewers. Thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you all have a great night here. Here, let me just do this on the stream real quick. Let's... There we go. Oh, wow. Sorry, I don't know if my mic was really loud or something. It looked like it was peaking on OBS for some reason. Thank you all for coming out. It's been quite a while since I streamed. There will hopefully be another one this month. I have plans for one. New video Friday. I hope you guys enjoy that. And I hope you all have a great night. Thank you so much, and take it easy, everybody.